Doing it for 3 streams.
How are we breaking? Take it off, Sam.
I can. Yeah, we're live.
Oh!
Hey, everybody! Welcome back to another episode of Hijinks and Handlebars, an actual Play Kids on Bikes live stream with QueueTimes. Yay! You can break now.
There it is. All right.
Yeah.
We'll
Yes. Thanks for joining us live if you're able to join us live, and thanks for watching the VOD if you're on YouTube. If you are seeing this, you are watching the VOD or you are watching it live. If you can't catch the whole thing today live, the videos go up in their entirety on the QueueTimes YouTube main channel on Thursdays. So the following Thursday after we do the Tuesday stream. Okay, a couple things, some housekeeping. I just want to thank Renegade Games again for, for kids on bikes. They gave me also these like really nice dice that have little skulls on them and stuff, and they gave me that backpack. It was very nice of them. They didn't have to do that. Another thank you to Tanimato. That's the person who has done our overlay and who did the banner promotional image for us. That's you can find them on Twitter and Instagram, and you can go on YouTube to find them, and it's Tanimato, Tanimayto. Tanimato. They're an animator, they're an artist, they're very wonderful. We love him very much. And big thanks to QueueTimes, of course. We couldn't do this without them. We would have no platform to do this. Maybe we could figure out how to do it in our living room, but also like I do all the production stuff I get, but then like as soon as we like connect things to a computer, I'm like, I don't know. So thank you, Indigo and Krug. And is there anything else? Like, am I missing thank yous to anyone? Yeah, what's up?
If you want to go check out the playlist with all of the VODs and all of the videos we've made so far, I created a shorter URL. So it's bit.ly/handlestream. It's the same as our Twitter, the same as our Instagram. Go follow those accounts. They're going to be fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're already fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can check out what some of Bald looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, currently we know what the burger joint is.
Yeah.
Bald, what is it?
Bald R dash.
Bald R dash.
Bald R dash.
Yeah, so I am William, they, them, or he, him, and I am the GM for Hijinks and Handlebars.
My name is Jonas, and he, him, and I am playing Derry Nazari, he, him.
My name is Sam Richardson, and I'm playing Teddy Tedward Tank Thompson, both he, him.
I'm Franny Morrison, playing Gertie. We are both she, her.
Spence LaBelle playing Frankie Fox, he, him.
Eventually, we're going to have like a super cut of Spencer introducing himself by taking his glasses off. I noticed last time, too, and I was like, oh, does he do that every time?
Let's find out.
I wanted to bring up before the stream, but it's too late to do it then, so I'm doing it now. Should we also say our characters' ages at the beginning, just in case someone's jumping in now?
That's an interesting
It's a
idea.
quick thing.
I was thinking about that. Yes, I agree.
Derry is 13.
Teddy is also 13.
15.
10.
9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hijinks and Handlebars. Hijinks and Handlebars. Hijinks and Handlebars.
That scared me more than I was expecting.
I decided to slip into the afraid of what's going to happen when we get to 0 mode. I was just like
sure.
living in
what
a nightmare.
happens? What the confetti again comes
It's
down.
funny because for a second there, I thought I would just like literally explode when we hit
Burst
0.
into flames. Yeah.
I was considering
If there was a time for it, it was then.
Yeah.
So,
And you
missed it.
don't do it.
Yeah, I guess I'm
Hey,
going to do it.
there's always a second chance.
Sometimes. But yeah, I would say there's always a second chance to explode.
So the moral of today's episode is if you have an opportunity to burst in flames, take it.
And with that, next time, that's my cliffhanger this time. Okay, so if you haven't joined us before, thanks for. I hope you're not super confused. Also, spoilers. Check out the VODs like what Sam said. They are on the QueueTimes YouTube channel. And to get into this, real quick, we have a swear jar. If you've been following us like for a bit. The way we're going to do that now is someone who isn't us is going to tally the amount of times we swear, and then at the end we'll be like, oh, this is how many pogs go in the swear jar. Mm-hmm. So that's how we're going to handle that, so it doesn't get like hectic during really emotional scenes or something like that.
I can't wait to see. I hope they track who each one is from.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see how much we swear less than Spencer. I don't know if it'll actually go that way.
Well, we did it based on last time. There was a solid 30 seconds where in character Sam was just saying
That's
the
right,
F
yeah.
word over
That's
and over
also-
again.
Yeah, that's
True.
true.
Which is fine. We're not against swearing, but
Pog.
pog. All right. So what happened last time on Hijinks and Handlebars? I ask myself. Are you rolling a d20?
It's a habit.
Let me tell it. So last time on Hijinks and Handlebars, where did we start? Give me a story.
We started after.
After
Oh, yeah.
push. So we started with Teddy inside of a very, very dark void. The shadow place, in fact. And everything was very quiet, and he saw nothing and he heard nothing, and eventually couldn't even hear the sound of his own voice. He plugged his ears, was rocking back and forth. This is real. Eventually, after a long time, opened his eyes to see another pair of eyes staring back at him. These were familiar eyes, but in the moment, Teddy didn't exactly know whose they were. Then we did a series of flashbacks where we went to a music store where Derry and Teddy, who had just recently started a band without a name, were going to get Derry his first actual saxophone instead of borrowing the school's. They interacted with Bald Music? Was that the name of the store?
Bald Music, yeah.
Yeah, they interacted with the owner of the music store, who was Savada.
Oh, William, I was going to ask, can you spell that for me?
Can I guess first?
Yeah.
Is it SAVOTTA?
I have it as here's the deal.
Okay.
We'll talk about it afterwards. I'll go. We'll get to that.
Okay.
It's named after someone I have met
Okay.
who introduced himself to me as Savada, like Nevada, but with an S.
Oh.
Savada.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So, but because of that, I didn't look up how to spell it.
So you don't know if it's spelled.
So I don't know if it's spelled like that, or if that's how we did. That's how he got me to pronounce
I
it.
think the way I'm spelling it is actually from Legend of Zelda, so it's probably not that.
Is there a character name?
No. I think it's a word in Gerudo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, so Savada, the music store owner, they, them, non-binary, light brown, person in a wheelchair. They were. Declan later showed up, who also worked at the store, but they were trying to get this really sweet big saxophone for Derry.
Contrabass saxophone.
Yeah, went into the back, didn't necessarily trust the boys, but which was, a good idea
Sarah,
because
good,
then they started making noise. But then Declan showed up and was like, it's probably fine. And then Savada came back out and was like, it's definitely fine. They made some frickin' music. And
Garth said I like to drum.
yes. And then we moved on to another moment in Teddy's past where he was with Frankie at a thrift store trying to figure out what to buy for Gertie for birthday.
It's gonna be a plate. We was gonna break it. It was gonna be a puzzle.
It was a puzzle plate was the idea, and also looking for a treasure map possibly. And the thrift store owner was Rye Hallwell, very soft-spoken black trans woman. And while they were in there, they were accosted by a couple of bullies who it's Jordan Willows and Dake Marin, both cis white boys, very, very animated creatures, those.
They like to break things more than Frankie, it seems, which is a
surprising.
big thing.
Yeah, but they were breaking a bunch of plates. Frankie and Teddy tried to stop them. Frankie, moreover, Teddy went outside and got his sister Andolyn, which I'm having to look up all of the description of all of these characters.
I have her thing if you'd like. She's Teddy's sister. She was a senior in high school. She is half Latinx and half black. She's like black curly hair and glasses.
Right, yeah. And dresses very going and so she came in and to help with the bullies was like, do I have to? We're gonna get a swear jar for this, but I think she said, do I have to beat the shit out of some noobs or something?
It was beat up some noobs. I actually wrote it down verbatim because I'm sure Derry's gonna say it at some point.
I'm almost positive I swore, but we'll figure it out. Yeah. Or you will at home.
Yeah.
And they proceeded to throw toys at the bullies. Teddy ended up throwing a big like plastic like toy tank at one of their heads, which
we didn't say, but must be where he got the nickname Tank.
well, right after Frankie called him Teddy the Tank. Yeah,
That's
Teddy.
right.
And then we cut to a moment in Teddy's past again with Gertie, where they were in the woods doing some treasure hunting, and they came across a series of things that were very mysterious, and immediately they were like, it's a treasure chest. And they ended up digging out a treasure chest, or a chest at least, but to a child, isn't every chest you find underground a treasure chest?
One man's chest is another child's treasure.
Chest.
And they couldn't get it out, they couldn't get it open, so Gertie went to get a father to
Get a father. Any old father will do.
to do something, but
Please,
they
I need a man
were
of faith.
not interested in the chest because they really needed to find Teddy because something very serious had happened. So they got Teddy, they brought him back to his home where Teddy encountered both of his fathers, Michael and James, who were with police officers, and they informed Teddy that his sister Andolyn had died in an accident. And we snapped back to Teddy in the void. He looked in front of him and saw eyes that were familiar to him, and he came back and had pushed the family computer against the wall. And we were saying monitor, and it's like an IMAX situation. It's,
Yeah.
It's all in one.
It's
all
the
in
whole
one.
computer. Yeah.
It's the whole computer. And Gertie very comically was like, that's the family computer. And so the family came in trying to discern why there was a broken computer. Things got like a little hectic, and there wasn't a lot of information that could be passed around because it was just like, there's a reason, and it's unbelievable.
You won't believe me.
Teddy and Derry got out of there, and the Fox kids stayed behind. Gertie tried to explain to Frankie what had happened or what was going on with like the shadow place and everything, and Frankie kind of got it. And BeBe popped in and drank some juice out of a juice box, and
As you do.
as you do. And then Teddy was grounded,
Yes.
and there were only a couple days left of break.
So we decided to all get grounded at Teddy's too.
They all got grounded at Teddy's. They showed up and they were like, I know he's grounded, but we have a dog and popcorn and a movie. And so Teddy's dads both just let them in, and they came up to watch the movie Stand By Me. And as they were watching it, they were talking and nodding off a little bit and trying to figure out exactly what had happened with the shadow place. And then they decided to, take some more pictures of BeBe and see if they could, I guess, make the thing happen again. And as they were getting into position for a big group photo with BeBe, before anyone pushed a button or anything to snap the picture, BeBe barked for the very first time, a tiny, little yelp. Beep.
Just like that.
And the camera on the phone snapped a picture in tandem, and that is where we left off.
With a powered character!
So I want to ask Sam, are there any weapons in Teddy's room?
Weapons?
Yeah, anything that you might consider like a weapon in Teddy's room. Because that's something to know.
There's probably like a trophy?
Derry's gonna break from the group and grab the trophy and just point it at the dog.
Wait,
yeah.
I wasn't ready. What?
Immediate reaction.
Immediate
Whoa.
reaction?
Immediate reaction is that, and then
Okay.
and just if you're a monster, you gotta tell us now, BeBe.
Yeah, BeBe, you gotta tell us.
She barks again, the TV shuts off.
I'm gonna back up, but try to
I knew
point the
this dog
trophy
was
more
bad.
forward.
I knew this dog was
Something's
bad.
wrong. Something's wrong with
knew
this
this
pup.
dog was
Guys.
bad.
Gertie.
Just, maybe something's going on with the power. Let's first think.
Twice, Gertie!
Clearly magic.
Coincidences do happen.
Do it again.
BeBe barks again, the lights shut off.
Gertie.
All right, okay.
You're in a completely dark room now.
Gertie, wherever you are.
Someone turn the light on.
Now,
please. Someone turn the
BeBe,
light
talk
on.
through the stereo.
I would like
Do
to
not.
roll flight to see if Teddy can get out of this room.
Okay.
That's
Whoa.
an 18.
18. Yeah, today I'm going to prove I don't have trick dice.
Bonus we were rolling really bad before we started.
Yeah.
Wait, try turning the camera off and then roll again.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah.
linked to the camera.
Okay. Yeah. Tell me exactly how you exit this room.
I think here's what happens. I think the light shuts off for the the bedroom light turns
Yes.
off, and Teddy is like out that door. Like he's like out that door and down the stairs before any of them realize the door has opened. Like just completely gone. Like poof of dust in the shape of Teddy.
And downstairs we hear James and Michael being like, I thought you guys were grounded.
Hey, stay in your room.
There was a
Kiddo, yeah, you look a little, spooked? You see something new in Stand By Me you never seen before?
there's a whole deleted scenes.
Oh, well, I've never seen that version. You'll have to let me borrow it after. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Mm-hmm. Cut back upstairs.
Gertie, throw me the monster. I'm gonna whack it with this trophy. Throw me the monster, Gertie.
Frankie, keep a hold of him, okay? Can we just calm down? Can Gertie turn on the lights again?
Yes.
Okay. Lights are on. TV is...
BeBe, lights off.
BeBe, don't you move.
Wait. Let's keep real still. Set her in the middle of the room. I just want to see what she does. I mean, maybe she's trying to communicate to us.
I'm not putting this 7th grade robot building trophy down.
Okay, I mean...
I guess you're good at
I guess you're good at building robots. No, it was a participation trophy.
I didn't say yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I don't mean to make that. You can be good at building robots.
No, you said it, GM. No,
You can be good at building robots.
Nope.
I'm gonna roll to be a better GM. I'm just kidding. I rolled a nat 20. We're fine. Yeah, no, I didn't. But I'm the GM, so I get to lie.
Anyway, I'm gonna kill a dog.
Gary, can you please gather your wits about you for a second?
Look, I've been holding on to my wits since this thing came out of the dark abyss of hell or something. I don't want to stand down now.
Can I roll for, I don't know what it would be, but just to get everyone quiet and to see.
Yeah.
I think Charlie's good.
Okay, cool. 6.
I'm not like super actively resisting letting BeBe do whatever they're gonna do, but I'm not gonna put down the participation trophy.
All right. Mark adversity for me. And just for people watching, when somebody fails a roll that I deem like consequential in a way or something or is fun, I will hand out an adversity token which they can use to improve rolls in the future. So they can give themselves a +1 or like someone else a +1, or they can use some of their strengths that they have sometimes with the adversity tokens.
Yes.
So things are not calm.
There?
Can you wait? You left?
Teddy like peeks around the corner,
Teddy,
like a little bit.
Get in and close the door.
And then Michael and James peek around the corner as well.
Dad, you have to leave, and I want to try to close the door. I want to hurt him.
Okay, roll flight.
Okay.
Teddy's not inside yet.
Oh, okay.
What do you want to do? Do you want to grab Teddy and close the door?
Can I do that? Can I
Sure,
try to do
roll
that?
flight. Roll
Cool.
flight real good because he's.
Oh, sorry, that's flight.
Just increase the difficulty.
4.
Oh, yeah, mark adversity. Why not?
All right.
So,
Yeah.
so you go to close the door. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. You go to close the door.
I knew it.
And you kind of slam Teddy's fingers.
No!
You don't get
I'm sorry.
You don't get it every time. And then Michael and James barge in the room, and they're like, "Oh, okay,
This
all
is
right,
what
kiddos.
violence brings.
All right, everyone, calm down.
so sorry.
Are you okay, Teddy? Are you okay?
I'm so
Are you
sorry.
okay, Teddy? Teddy, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay, actually.
You all right?
I'm okay. Yeah.
You're fine?
No, I'm actually okay.
Are you
sorry,
okay?
Teddy,
Do I need you to roll charm for that?
No, Teddy's actually okay.
Teddy's actually okay.
Because Teddy's brawn is a D10.
That's fair.
Wow.
Yeah.
And mine's only a D4, so that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. All right. Okay, and this is James talking. All right. Here we are. We're all here. Michael, you should probably go downstairs. There's a dog right there. And Michael's like, yeah.
The dog got out.
The dog's right there.
Oh, downstairs. I'm sorry.
They're all upstairs, yeah.
Yes, I thought he was saying get the dog downstairs.
Yeah, okay.
The dog's
No,
downstairs.
the dog's here. I thought it was downstairs. I misunderstood.
Just go to bed really soon, I guess. Just,
We're scared of the movie.
Also, the
haven't
dog
you-
might be a monster.
Oh, really?
No, it's just it's more of a joke we were talking about during the movie. The dog in the movie is
Roll
in the
charm?
deleted scenes. Yeah, yeah, that feels right. 3.
Can I step in and assist and be like, the dog's not a monster, she's just a baby.
I'll let you roll charm as well. I'm going to keep that one. This is snap decision time, so there's no helping out. But
That's gonna be a 4.
a 3 and a 4. Okay, everyone back away from the dog. Every dog to
I
this side.
can't, just-
Gertie, put the little beagle down. We gotta just. Apparently, my son believes this is a monster. We're all right. So stay, and everybody back to one wall. Okay, and. All right. So
It's a whole new trophy.
James,
lower
James
it,
is
though.
between all of you and BeBe. Is just looking at BeBe, and then looks at all of you and is like, "What in the world is going on?"
The lights just went out for a second.
And then the
That's
TV
it.
went out for a second, and that's it.
And that's it.
The TV went. Did we didn't have a? Did we have a power outage
That's
just in
what
this
I
room?
was saying.
All right, Michael. Can you check the breaker? The breaker for Teddy's room? And Michael down there. I don't know how to do that. What are you talking about? The breaker for. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm gonna go check the breaker. I don't get any closer to this dog.
I wouldn't if I dared.
All right, Teddy, are you gonna be okay? Do you need to come with me, or are
Yeah,
you
no,
fine?
I'm okay.
No,
I'm
All right.
okay.
Hey.
It's probably not a monster. It's probably not a monster.
It's
Yeah.
not a monster.
Well,
it's a
I don't. I mean, like,
puppy.
all right. I'm checking the breaker, and if I come back and the breaker's fine, which I don't. Out of character, I don't know what that means. But in character, I'm very sure. But if I figure this out, like, I'll be back. All right. And James just like backwards out the room.
Okay, BeBe, now's your chance. Bark twice and flip the breaker.
Listen,
Frankie.
guys, I'm really
No,
sorry.
it's okay.
I think it feels really weird to lie to my
I think
dads
you were right. I
about
think we
this.
should tell them. I
Tell
think
them
if
what?
everything.
Tell them
I
everything?
think BeBe is potentially very dangerous, more than even you can handle, Gertie, and I think we need real adults to do this, and I think your parents are probably the best ones for the job.
Well, one of my dads is allergic to dogs, so
Okay, so one of your parents is probably going to be able to well, I don't think BeBe's a dog. I'm going to say that. Has your dad sneezed once since BeBe came into the house?
Yes.
yeah.
Well, still. Look, I know monsters have all sorts of tricks.
Hang on. Hold for Franny.
I'm good.
You good? You good? You good? Okay.
Your
carry on.
dad sneezed even once.
Did your daddy ever sneeze? Is he even allergic to dogs?
I think we should tell them. I think they can help, and I don't think we can do it alone.
I'm sorry, Gertie.
I'm a little lost more by you guys that I'm readily able to accept a dog that can interact with, I guess, electronic devices
That's
at
not
a park.
supposed to happen, Frankie. That's not.
And also, she hasn't hurt any of us.
Yes.
And
Yet.
I don't.
I mean, we don't. It seems like maybe she's the one that sent Frankie into the
That's not my name.
place.
I'm just saying, like, we've hurt each other way more than. I mean, you've hurt Teddy more than BeBe has hurt Teddy.
Like, okay, the door thing, little bit. Shut up.
It's sort of fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, still, tell your dad.
Can we please, just for a second, I'm going to put BeBe back down on the ground. And,
It's still your chance to flip the breakers.
Frankie, can we be serious for a second? I just want to see if maybe BeBe's trying to communicate with us.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
BeBe, if you can understand us, flip the breakers.
Oh my god. Oh man.
Wait. Okay.
Ball in your court, William.
If we're gonna do this,
If you could understand us, flip the breakers. Oh my god.
if we're gonna do this, I mean, what made BeBe do it?
Well, we took a picture.
Well, BeBe took the picture.
BeBe
Look at
took
that
the
out
picture.
there.
Which
We were ready to
and
take a picture.
whose phone was it on?
It was your phone.
Can I look to see if there's anything? Can I look back at the picture? Do I need to roll for
Wait,
anything?
Gertie, it might just be black.
Well, I'm gonna check.
Well, please be careful.
Okay.
You might go into the phone.
Don't go into the phone.
Do I need to roll?
No,
for
you can just
okay.
look in your phone.
Can I roll to phone? It's a 3.
I'm scared of
you
He has
do not
3
phone.
phones.
Damn.
And mark adversity. No, don't.
And so, what does the picture look like?
It looks like BeBe kind of in the middle, very happily, like she just barked, and all of you going like in different angles, like looking at BeBe, like shocked.
So it's like a normal photo.
It's like a normal photo.
Baby looks super cute.
She does, doesn't she?
Maybe she
looks
could
like
tell
a
that-
normal dog.
But she might also be like.
anything. We don't know anything, and that's kind of. I mean, that's what I'm scared about. We don't. She could. We don't. That's probably not all she can do. She came to us out of nothing.
True. I don't want to categorize her as a monster just yet.
That's
I think that's fair. Look, you got it. You got it. Go.
Descriptory.
You were
really close.
so close, Frank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you having a hard time with names today?
Yeah, when I called
So
you Freddy, I
close,
corrected to
Frank.
Frankie.
So close, Frankie.
I don't know why.
So close.
Look, Gary's really shaken up right now.
Yes,
There's a monster
absolutely.
in his best friend's bedroom.
Yes. And
I've had a
James
long day.
James Barge is back in the room. All right.
James, don't barge.
Wait.
Is James the allergic dad?
No.
Oh.
I mean, no. No. Why is there a dog close to you?
Because I picked her up. I'm sorry. I'm very
Gertie?
protective of her.
She's
Wow.
so cute. She's so cute.
You're not my dad.
It's the fox's.
You're not my dad. You picked up the dog.
It's the fox's dog, Dad. Sorry.
No, that's a good point. Yeah, it's a good point. It is the fox's dog.
Oh, right. That is a very good point. I was just being insolent. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're right.
got
You-
insolent on the
please,
first try.
the fox family, take monster dog out of my home.
No.
What?
Dad.
What? You said it was their. You
But
said it was
I
their
don't want
dog.
them to leave.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
grounded.
oh,
And
so
it's
you just
not
want.
a monster dog.
Well, all right.
Send the dog home.
Well, here's
Yeah,
the thing,
you
though.
can train her.
Here's the thing. We didn't experience a power outage anywhere else in the house.
Yeah.
And halfway down the stairs to the basement to go to the breaker, I remembered if the breaker goes out, the lights don't come back on. So,
Then why did they go off? It was one after another and then another, and it was really weird. What could make that happen?
did the lights really go off?
Yes, the lights went off. The phone took
Gertie?
a picture and no one touched a button, and then the TV went off and the lights went off. One after another. It was very strange. What could possibly
really
cause
weird.
that other than the breaker? You would know, right? Right?
Group delusion.
There's a wind outside. Maybe it just jiggled up. Just jiggled the telephone poles.
Roll grit for me to keep you going.
No, you're good. No, you're good. It's a.
I loved hearing you realize how ridiculous that was in the middle of it. I shouldn't follow that. Oh, well.
Listen, Bald's a small town.
Well, it's a small town.
Telephone poles are.
All right.
Our education
fickle beasts.
system
Okay.
is
Okay.
There's a stiff wind
All
could
right.
tear out the
not
whole
have 5G.
All right.
building.
Everyone, you think you maybe be making things up in your head a little bit? Just a little? You think maybe one of you pulled a little prank, Frankie? And
That's
shut,
just
and shut the lights off?
You got it. You got it. Go.
Just-
you got it.
Just
you got it.
Well, now there's so much pressure.
No pressure. No pressure. Just do it. Just do it. No pressure.
Do
Do it without any pressure. Come back to you.
All right.
I think you should
Discrimination.
leave.
Sorry.
got it.
Wait, all right.
What if we put the dog in Andy's room for the night?
I think that's not a bad idea.
Is this dog housebroken?
Well, we found her in the woods, so
I'll stay with her. I'll stay in Andolin's room. Andy's.
yeah.
All right.
We just called our parents. They said we can have a sleepover.
All right. Well, I suppose that's a fine compromise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
good idea.
All right. Fox family.
Right, we're grounded. We can't leave.
Now you're grounded to Andolin's room.
All right.
Okay.
Is that gonna be okay with everyone?
Yeah. And it's a great compromise.
Okay.
Just-
okay.
Are you
Please.
okay?
Am I
careful.
okay? I'm
Yeah,
fine.
You seem a little.
Yeah, you seem a
Well, shook
little
up.
spooked yourself.
Anything scary
Well-
happened to you guys downstairs?
Yeah.
No, nothing.
Was there a monster downstairs too?
Kiddos, there's no monster. There's that monsters aren't
Oh, there's
real.
no monsters.
There's
Monsters
no
aren't real.
Monsters aren't real. But
Wow, Gertie.
But feral dogs are. So keep an eye on.
Feral dogs with a liking for light switches.
I'll
and
let every
electronics.
dog I find me bite me so that I can develop an immunity for rabies.
It's true.
See, I got this really cool scar right here.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Kiddos, I'm gonna go back downstairs. You just wrap this up. Go to Andolin's room and get some sleep because you got school in the morning.
Wait, can we rub BeBe in the other dad's face for science?
No,
Good night,
Oh.
James.
Night, James.
Night, Dad.
night.
Night, Michael.
Night, Michael.
Night,
Good
Dad.
night. Yeah, good night. Go backs out the door. Close the door.
Hey, Michael specifically, can I have a glass of water?
I'll get you a glass of water later.
Yeah, we try. Okay. I would
Gertie,
still like a glass.
you've seen the Shadow Place. You've been there, right?
Yeah.
So, you know that there's something going on we don't know about, and it's potentially dangerous. Are you not afraid of BeBe at all?
I'm afraid.
I know you are, Teddy. I'm not afraid. Here's the thing. The Shadow Place, both you and I have been in it, Teddy, but nothing truly bad has happened to us physically. I mean, for me, that is speaking for myself. I know last time you had a flashback, and it was about Andy. I'm sure that was...
tough. But, I mean, did anything that was... Did it feel like anything or anyone was trying to, hurt you at all?
No, I mean, but that doesn't mean it was okay.
Right, no, yeah, I mean...
Or what if the Shadow Place is like a portal to the next world, and what if Andy was trying to communicate with you?
I can't, Gertie.
What if?
I don't
do
what
that.
If Andy's
look,
reincarnated
hold on.
into
I
this
think-
No.
beagle?
I think BeBe's the important thing at hand.
I would like you guys
Right
to go
now.
to the other room.
Yeah.
Okay.
You mean that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So do you go to the other room?
Yeah, we go to the other
over
room.
in Andy's room. Sleep over in Andy's room.
Frankie, learn whatever you can.
What?
Learn whatever you can.
I'm trying. I'm a growing boy.
About the dog.
Oh.
Okay, so
I
let's
do want to say the idea that Andy could still be somewhere is super traumatic.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just that is why.
For
No,
sure.
I'm feeling the way you're playing it. It all makes
okay.
sense.
Alright.
Did you all want a scene in the?
Yeah.
Good.
Cool.
We'll stick with you two then.
Okay.
So I imagine Derry sleeping over at Teddy's is a thing that happens
Yeah.
a lot. Do we share your bed, or is there something I roll out on the floor?
I don't think Teddy cares. I think there is something you could roll out on the floor,
Yeah.
but I think they're close enough friends
Yeah.
that it wouldn't matter.
I think I'm more in like
Yeah.
the bed physically if we'd
Yeah.
be comfortable. But
I think it's a decent sized bed.
sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think the door's closed and we're not falling asleep. But
Yeah.
I
I don't think Teddy's. I don't know that Teddy's even in bed yet. I think Teddy's
Okay.
pacing a little bit.
Sure. Then I'll see Derry's sitting up.
Okay.
And maybe after a little while of pacing, just asks Teddy, do you want to talk about?
I don't. I'm
I know-
sorry, Derry. I can't. Listen, I can't do that. I can't go through that
I know.
again.
Look, you don't have to talk
And
about it. You don't
Gertie,
want to.
I can't believe Gertie would bring it
It
up.
was look. We're all going through a lot right now. I get where she was coming from. Super not the right time.
I just want to go to school. I just want
Yeah.
to go to school tomorrow.
Yeah.
I just want everything to go back to normal.
Look, I mean, just you can go to sleep, and when you wake up, it's going to be time for school. You'll probably be late when you wake up because it's late now, and you're not going to sleep well, and then you'll wake up late, and
Yeah.
you know the whole thing.
I mean, are you okay with this? Like,
Yeah,
you would have family there too.
Yeah, I mean, look for me, it's harder because I haven't seen it or like felt anything you felt, and it's tough for me to really imagine like the weight of it, I guess. So I can try to think like, what if I saw someone who was gone, you know? But I haven't. So I'm doing okay, honestly. I'm very worried about our friends being alone with possibly a monster that could eat them and then come to us and get to your dad's last. But it probably won't happen.
That's fair. Should we check on him?
I think so. At some point. I mean, I can go check if you want. Like, I don't know
I
if
can
you
go.
want to.
I'll go.
Okay.
I guess what would we roll if we wanted to like sneak down
Without the dads knowing.
That would be flight.
Okay.
Cool.
You're going down to their bedroom.
Yeah.
Like to Andolin.
And this isn't immediately after. It's probably like I'd say like at least like 5 minutes.
I want to take a moment with
8,
7,
6.
Oh, sorry.
5.
Sorry.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Mine is actually an 8.
I failed. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm
there
so
are
sorry.
second chances, but often there are not third chances, Spencer. I'm sorry. What did you?
7 plus 1, so 8.
8.
Oh, sorry. I rolled fight again. So that's a 6 and it exploded. So 10.
Okay.
Sorry. 10 and 7. 10 and 8.
10 and 8.
10 and 8.
Yeah. 10
Okay. 10, 8. All right. Yeah, you can both sneak down the hallway just fine.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep. But let's go back a little bit to right when you both get into Andy's room.
Frankie, am I being a little too harsh about this? I don't know.
Well, as your brother, I feel like I'm generally obliged to say yes. But
Really?
no, I'm just playing because saying yes would upset you further. No, I am able to immediately accept our magic dog friend.
See, you got a good heart, Frankie.
Also, like, like that's so cool. We got a magic dog.
I know.
Like, what? If, wait,
I think-
BeBe. Hang on, BeBe. Can you turn the TV on in the other room to mess with them? Bark once if you understand.
BeBe is very excited by the way that you're talking to her, but she's not.
I'm like on all fours, like wagging my butt too, just trying to like mirror that body language. BeBe, if you can shoot fireballs, do it now. That's Frankie barking.
I know.
He plays the dog.
I just realized maybe we should find something for BeBe. Get newspapers or something to lie
Frankie
down.
takes off his shirt
Or that. Thanks for taking one for the team. Okay.
and his pants.
Okay, I'm gonna. Well,
He's got a Spider-Man undies.
Oh, that's cute.
Leave him on.
Okay, we're gonna set BeBe down here.
He's left his shoes and socks on.
I know that's how you usually go.
That's how he sleeps.
Can I feel like can I roll for like a? I don't know. I feel like Gertie's pretty upset in terms of just how
Everyone's
Teddy-
handling.
Yeah.
Do you want to try and just like talk out your current feelings?
With you. I love you so much. I'm so sorry.
It's like, I don't need to understand. I just, it's beneficial to like hear the words out loud. Then you're like, nope, I said that totally wrong. But then that lets you know that it's right in your head. And what's wrong out loud is like this, for example.
Exactly.
This is not how I.
Here's how I'm feeling, Frankie. I feel like we've just stumbled upon something that's super special. Scary, yes. Dangerous, maybe. but something really special. And I don't want everyone to just know about it, because what if it's especially grown-ups, like grown-ups, they take the fun out of everything.
All adults are to be mistrusted as they hold positions of power.
And BeBe has been nothing but wonderful, and yes, she does some crazy stuff, but yes, she does some wild stuff, but it's just, I don't know. I'm not getting any dangerous, like, ill, ominous vibes,
Well, I just feel like...
And it's frustrating that those other two are. It's like they're immediately assuming the worst.
Well, as a person who is personally not gripped by fear, it's hard for me to relate with those who are, but I had to guess they're gripped by fear. And so they don't understand that BeBe is a dog that is magic. Or evil. And I guess what I'm trying to say is I think they're frightened, and that's causing them to react in a frightened fashion.
At
You're
that
at the
point,
door.
a piece of paper slides under the door written in orange neon permanent marker that says, "Are you alive?"
BeBe, you're trying to speak to us.
No, that's us.
No, yeah, that's...
Are you okay?
Are you alive in there?
Yes, we're alive in here.
Knock twice if you're secretly BeBe.
Teddy knocks
Not-
once.
Teddy, that alone is going to confuse him.
Sorry.
It's okay.
He said knock.
Can we come in?
All I heard was knock.
Can we come in?
Gertie opens the door.
Thank you. They're going to enter and try to stay a little bit clear of BeBe.
You know
but not
what?
as much.
We have been discussing it, and we are very disappointed. We're not mad, we're just disappointed in the way that you have been treating BeBe.
Yeah.
I mean, BeBe hasn't been treating us great.
BeBe is a dog.
Well, as I'm saying that out loud, that doesn't sound right.
No.
BeBe's not being honest.
Yeah, BeBe's hiding
What is
something.
that?
BeBe's hiding something, and that's not
She's a
friendship.
dog. She can't talk to us, so it's not like she can readily
she
just
has
tell us
magic
everything.
powers.
What dog doesn't have their secrets?
If you yell, it's all over.
Yelling is my default volume. You know this, and you chose to come.
She has if okay. Look at it this way. If a dog with magic powers has magic powers, what's to stop that dog from speaking and telling us about the magic powers?
BeBe, do you have the power to speak? Bark twice.
We don't know the limit of her powers.
No, we don't.
But it's established that she has magic powers.
Right,
Yeah.
but that doesn't necessarily mean that she can talk.
We need some way. Look, I don't feel comfortable spending any time around this dog if we don't at least have some plan for figuring out what's going on. Our last plan scared the shit out of me, honestly. I want a better one. I don't have it, but I want it.
Well, they're BeBe's powers. BeBe should decide how to use them. So, that's
I
all
want
got.
us. Okay, I don't know, Frankie. This might be difficult for you.
The
Many
microphone.
things are difficult for me.
Granny, we're on air.
I just want us to be real still and real quiet. I was gonna say, Frankie, just find it in your heart. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I just want us to be quiet for just a couple minutes to see what if she can like speak telepathically or something.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you. I there's no way I'm gonna feel totally safe, but I trust you guys.
Frankie's
and-
gonna put his hand over Derry's mouth.
If she speaks telepathically, I'm gonna freak out.
Well, I mean, and that would be understandable.
You don't have a third hand.
I like the fun.
It cuts to it's just like Teddy shot Spider-Man underneath it.
And you're quiet for how long do you think?
2 minutes before Dave.
About
Yeah,
4
just like-
seconds after the bit with the Spider-Man. It's, oh, this is taking too long.
All right. No, and in that amount of time, BeBe the entire time has just been sitting, looking at all of you, like pretty pleased. It's like, this is fun.
How can you not just love her? She is so precious.
I do love her. Gertie starts stroking her ears,
See,
massaging.
Can we try something? I'm gonna count down from 3 and everybody smile. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my
Anything happen?
No! I love that though!
Wait.
Do you want everyone to smile?
Let's try it.
Wait, is mirror?
What?
Well,
Oh.
well, when you took the pic, because like it was forward facing, so like maybe BeBe saw herself, and that got her excited, and it was that, I don't know, revelation of existence.
Gertie takes BeBe over to a mirror in the room.
So BeBe looks at the mirror and for a second is like, what's going on? And then starts noticing
Us?
something moving.
In the mirror?
And she's like,
Okay, so BeBe is Tigger.
and she starts like biting at the mirror a little bit. But you're still holding on
She
to her.
doesn't have
Yeah.
object permanence. She doesn't
So-
know that's her.
And she's
Frankie's
getting
jumping around
like
in
a
the
little
background.
like excited, like and it's starting to make like tiny growling sounds, like and the lights in the room start flickering a little bit.
Okay.
Teddy's gonna run out of the room.
I'm gonna chase out after him.
Okay.
Teddy, wait.
Well, roll flight.
I rolled a 3.
It's a 12.
Okay,
I
so
think the door's closed before I get out.
Yeah.
Teddy runs smack dab into the door.
Oh.
no, you super succeeded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Teddy. No. Okay.
you rolled a 12.
Teddy runs over to Andy's bed and like throws the covers.
Oh,
over
okay, great,
himself.
great,
Good,
great.
good. And I run to the door and it's closed.
You're just like, no.
So you run to the door is closed.
Yeah.
Terry, I'm over here.
With all the commotion happened, BeBe like stops and is like looking around the room and kind of like looks timid now, almost like she feels like she did something bad.
BeBe, that's okay, baby. That's okay. I mean, if that's all you can do, I'll be very disappointed. But
BeBe?
are you still scared, Teddy?
I'm pretty scared.
All right, Teddy.
Just on a
And like
daily
Frankie's just gonna like
basis.
jiggle the lights up and down and just be like,
Frankie.
"You still scared, Teddy?
I know
Are you
it's-
scared of me, Teddy? Tank, do I frighten you?"
I know it's you, Frankie.
Derry's gonna walk over to Gertie and the dog.
Okay.
I'm not holding any weapons or anything.
Just Gertie and the dog band name. Just
Gertie
think
and the
about it.
dog.
Sit on it.
Sit on it. That's the first album. BeBe, you have powers beyond any mortal creature that I've ever known. I don't know if you have any idea how to use them, but what we can tell is that when you bark, electronics go haywire. I doubt you understand any of this, but if you do, use them for good, I guess.
She hasn't used them for bad yet.
She hasn't used them for anything, like, concrete. I'm just, if there is a mind in there that understands, I want to get the right ideas in it.
But what if what's good for dog and good for person is different? Like dogs are like chasing little critters, and so like killing small little critters is good for dog, but bad for people.
Well,
So,
now
like,
I'm worried again, Frankie.
Yeah, I'm also worried
Thank you.
now.
Just relax, and I'm gonna flick the lights.
Teddy, do you have
It's just me.
do you have anything that's dead that needs like batteries?
Oh.
Yeah, I thought you
Jesus
meant, like,
Christ, Dirty!
You really had a
keep
turnaround.
corpses in the closet, Teddy?
Come on.
I just want to say, like, in Andelin's room,
yeah,
really?
Yeah, wow.
Wait, hang
Not
on. Maybe that's
super
okay.
good.
Not great
I'm gonna pull
phrasing.
out the fucking
No, it's okay.
Rotom.
Wait, hold on. You're going to pull out what?
Yeah.
You're gonna pull out what?
Continuity error here.
No.
Frankie left that in the woods.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Unless he built another
I did.
one.
Did you build another one?
Well, hold on. Isn't it super spooky, though, if he has it in his backpack right now?
Yeah, that would be so spooky.
Treasure hunter.
Wait.
Prepared.
You're not treasure hunter or prepared.
I'm intuitive.
No. Well, you don't have the Crotum. But that's lovely. It's a lovely thought.
Derry's gonna climb into bed, too.
Hold on. Wait.
Yeah, just,
Yeah.
I'm not,
Yeah,
just,
yeah,
just
Let's resolve.
in the background.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Teddy is like not super happy with what you just said.
You know what I meant? Just like a Game Boy or something that needs batteries. Do you have anything that?
You had the flashlight.
Yeah, flashlight or.
Yeah, I guess. And Teddy starts like rooting through like Andy's like dresser. He like pulls open a couple drawers. Okay, here, and he like throws it. He's still not
What is it?
getting. It's a flashlight.
It's a flashlight. Cool.
Gertie sets both BeBe and the flashlight in the middle of the room. Frankie, will you turn out the lights for real and leave them off?
Click.
Okay. BeBe, if you can understand us, I just want to see. This isn't me trying to control you or anything. I just want to see if you can turn on this flashlight. It doesn't have any batteries in it, but we need your help. We want to light up the room. Can you do it?
If you feel like it, it's your choice.
I would like to sneak up behind BeBe without her or anyone noticing.
Roll flight.
That's a 1. This may work better for me.
Interesting. Okay. So you go to climb out of the bed,
Mm-hmm.
and you like just tumble and make so much
I was thinking of
noise.
Teddy's bed, and it's a different height.
Different.
And you tumble out and you make so much noise, and like so much noise that it immediately like could scare everybody in the room. I mean, like depending on like how you feel, like loud noises in a door.
I would say I yelped for sure too.
Yeah.
You can imagine what that sounds like. That's one example.
Yeah.
That's another. Let's keep
What?
going. Another.
We're
Next.
building a folder.
Yeah. Yeah, but you stumble out of bed and it startles BeBe for sure, and BeBe lets out a yelp
This is what I was hoping for.
that is loud. And not only does the light in the room turn on, but like you immediately hear it go like, and the flashlight and the light on the ceiling and the 2 lamps in Andolin's room all explode.
Click. Click, 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 click.
And
click,
you
click,
are
click,
in the
click,
dark.
Click, click, click.
It's triggered by fear, y'all. 'Cause
I
whenever
think
she
it's
gets-
triggered by her bark, Gertie.
Well, the only time she's really barked is when she's either happy when we were taking the photo, or when she's scared or agitated.
Or just surprised and confused about her own reflection. Or I think it's just when she barks. I think it's a bark thing. Bark again, baby. Is this getting me anywhere?
Hey kiddos, what are you doing up there?
Barking.
You're just barking?
Yeah.
In separate rooms?
Yeah.
Just barking in separate rooms,
It's a
huh?
code language. We'll teach it to you
That's
when
what
you're
you're
older.
doing, barking in separate rooms.
Yes.
All right.
You want me to roll charm?
No, you're okay. I wouldn't,
know the
I
dad
wouldn't
played
believe
good
you
on
anyway. That's not true. If Derry had rolled charm and rolled really well, yeah, James would have believed. I don't break the mechanics of the game.
We already discussed this. This whole thing is scripted.
It's entirely
Every
scripted.
word.
Every trick die
Yeah.
that
Every roll.
Sam. So yeah, you're barking for a while, and it's doing. Hold on, you need to fall out of James. You are barking for a while,
And it is doing.
and it's
fuck
doing
all.
nothing.
Oh.
It's doing nothing.
You're in the swear jar.
Yeah. Gertie, as you're holding onto BeBe, you start feeling kind of warm, and it's like a comforting warmth. And it's actually because of this is the first time you realize generally BeBe is a little cold to the touch.
Is BeBe's heart rate still the same?
Have we
Roll
ever checked
brains.
her heart rate? Dogs aren't normally cold, you guys.
Dog zombie.
Dogs tend to be a
Wait,
warm
which one's my
creature,
10? Shoot, this one?
if I am to be believed.
7.
7. Okay.
What he just said this dog is
Yeah.
usually cold.
Oh, I can answer that. Some creatures are warm-blooded, and some creatures, like lizards and reptiles, are cold-blooded.
You're responding to Sam right now.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Sam, yeah.
So, you can feel. I'm assuming before this moment you have like held BeBe and felt a heartbeat. I'm assuming.
I guess the better question would have been like, would this? Because would we have noticed if BeBe was maybe a little cooler than other animals?
I don't know.
Because I don't know if
I think in this moment, like, I'm not saying
Not cold enough.
I'm
to
not
where
saying
we
she
would
was so
notice.
cold that you're like, wow, this is a cold dog. I think it was just like you're noticing a temperature difference now,
Okay.
and like now BeBe is warm.
Okay.
And the heartbeat is as regular as it had been. So
Okay.
you don't notice anything necessarily strange about that, but like BeBe is just warmer.
Guys,
Oh,
Derry,
yeah.
will you hold her?
Yeah.
She's really warm, right?
Yeah.
Like she almost feels like a heating pad.
Yeah, actually. Teddy, feel her.
No,
Just like
Teddy is under the sheets, by the way. He has been under the sheets.
It's like
with his-
Emperor
yeah.
Palpatine,
that's
like
fine.
No, all the way under the
all
sheets.
the way under the
Oh,
sheets.
yeah.
Like just a lump on a bed.
Well, then trust me, she's really warm.
Okay.
Like really, really warm.
Do
Got
you eat electricity? BeBe,
That's
you have to tell me if you eat electricity.
It's really dark in here. Can we go in the other room?
Guys, wait, can we like shoot. Gertie would know this, Franny doesn't. Like
If you say it out loud, we can help you.
Oh, okay. So Gertie wants to try and conduct electricity with Gertie being the proponent.
So you get two alligator clamps. It taps into the beak.
The thing that does the stuff.
Yeah.
There's a School Bus Magic episode about it.
I think Teddy understands what Gertie is talking about and is already looking for something in Andy's room.
Yeah, and I would say like Gertie would probably say it like precisely.
Exactly, yeah.
You'd
Yeah.
be looking like for either the like the coil that is part of that, so you might unscrew the light bulb, or like the thing in the flashlight. The light bulb or the light bulb in the flashlight. How did I listen to
I will say this. You probably, I would say your characters would probably be more attentive to this than you are being. I did say the light bulbs all exploded.
They did.
Right,
They
right,
did
right.
all explode.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So be careful, you're in a dark room.
That's true, yes.
Gertie has taken out her phone and is using it as a flashlight in the middle of the room to kind of light up the room.
Cool.
Teddy, who, as we've established, is invested in electronics, knows that he
At
has,
least participates in electronics.
Yeah, knows that he has some wire and like little, those little LED, like the Rector set sort of stuff, like wires and like little LED bulbs and stuff
Sure.
like that.
Yeah.
In his room. And he like suddenly like gets very excited and he's like, hang on just a second, and like runs out of the room, not mindful of this glass.
Okay, roll flight.
Okay.
Oh.
Come on, trick dice.
13.
Okay.
13.
I'll say like you go to do your little run. You're like, oh, wires, and you go run. And the first step you take, you just like your foot barely grazes like not a sharp end of some glass, but like you flatten glass and you just like break it a little bit under the ball of your foot
Okay.
for a moment, and like that immediately you come off of it, and that just reminds you very vividly that there's broken glass on the floor.
There's broken glass everywhere.
Okay, be
Oh,
careful.
yeah, because the thing is exploded.
Yeah.
And you said you were using your phone to like
As the
kinda-
flashlight,
So
yeah.
like you can with the 13, like Gertie is like guiding you through it, and you go to your room.
Can somebody find my spider mayonnaise?
I'm gonna go get a broom for the glass. I'll find you a new pair of undies when I'm down there. Okay.
Cool.
Out of character, sorry, did I miss this? Are you naked?
Yes. Yeah. Well, when
I'm down to let it slide as a bit.
no, when Frankie was, I like it. I mean, it's just a kid.
Yeah.
If Frankie, when Frankie was trying to cover everyone's mouths, we did a funny camera bit like where it's just on Teddy, and it's like you only have 2 arms and then underwear.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't realize that's what happened.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Said it. It's canon.
Yeah. And I'm with it. That happened, and you're naked, and
Except for my shoes and socks.
except for shoes and socks.
So I want to pass BeBe back to Gertie and go look for a broom and a spare pair of underwear for the boy. And honestly, a full set of clothes since
For
the
the
rest
boy.
are dog bathroom materials now.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna show the initiative and start raiding Andy's closet.
Okay.
She was tomboyish.
Sure.
There's stuff.
Yeah.
You're gone.
Okay.
All right.
You'll come back to it, but you're gone right now.
Yeah, and
So
you
am I.
can go get your wires. Whatever you're going to get, you can get and come back.
Where are you going?
Okay. I was going to grab.
Oh, to your room.
Yeah, to
Cool.
wires
Okay.
from Teddy's room.
Cool.
So who is it just when Teddy comes back, is it just Frankie in the room?
No,
And
Gertie's still
Yeah.
there.
Oh, I thought Gertie was
It's just
somewhere.
Derry who's not. No.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Derry went to go get a broom.
A broom and some clothes.
Okay. Yeah, I think Teddy has like a little like a box. Like I think he keeps all of his stuff in like a shoebox or something.
Sure.
And he like walks in on you raiding Andy's closet, and like he's like, Frankie,
What? They're
what are you
capris.
doing?
Getting
Put him
dressed?
back
Oh, okay.
exactly where you left him.
There's like a lot kind of muscled around. He's like, yeah.
Gertie sets BeBe down and kind of gives like a look of apologetic look to. Okay, I'll start putting them away.
All right, fine. I'll be naked in your house. That is acceptable to me. Okay.
And you can return.
Cool. Yeah, I'll return. I think I've stashed sets of clothes at various places in the house that I know the dads don't look at very often, in case I have surprise sleepovers or something. I need to change of clothes in the morning. You know,
Yeah.
because occasionally they don't want
That
us
makes
to have a
sense to me.
sleepover, but we want to do it anyway.
No, for sure.
So I bring up a set of clothes that are probably too big for Frankie, but they'll fit. He'll just dress.
I actually want to say, I kind of feel like that's a game. Like the one night, like you're like, we're gonna have a sleepover. It's like it's getting really late. Like Derry, you need to go home, and you were just like, no, I want to stay the night. And they're like, but you don't have any clothes for tomorrow. And you gotta go.
Yes, exactly.
So then they like sent you home, and then you were like, we'll see
Yeah.
that happen again. So then like the next time it was like, you don't have any clothes. It's like, or like, do I?
I opened the like butter drawer because they don't use butter in his house or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and like they actively like search for your clothes now because they're like, okay, we don't want to be caught off guard. But
I like to think they're like very minimalist in their kitchen. It's like a very minimalist design going on, so they only need like 1 or 2 drawers of their whole kitchen, but it's like got some very ornate like granite tops going on. So you just have a few stockpiles in there.
yeah, for sure.
Cool. That and then a broom, and I'm imagining this as a hardwood floor so I can sweep it.
Yeah.
I was imagining carpet, but now that I have a broom, it's easier if it's the hardwood. So, what is it?
Well, it's a bedroom.
I'm gonna roll
Yeah,
D6 to
Probably
furnish.
carpet.
It's not a D6.
It's a 1.
It's a D12.
I think it's probably carpet.
I think it would probably be carpet.
I think it's probably carpet.
Okay, so then like wood, because I don't know.
No, carpet,
Can you
carpet.
sweep up glass on carpet with a broom?
Not effectively.
Do you have to pick it out? Is that
Vacuum.
Yeah,
You
you
way to
have to
do
pick it
it?
out.
Or
You have to
use
pick
a
out the big
vacuum
shards and then
glass?
vacuum.
Yeah. Okay.
You shouldn't really like. You need like a heavier duty vacuum to like.
Sure.
Shop vac.
Then I think
Shop vac or
Derry recognizes
Did you
that.
go and get a vacuum?
No, I went and got the broom and then the dustpan, like I said I was going to.
I just want us all to be in agreement that when we tell James and Michael that this was Derry's fault and not BeBe's, because BeBe wouldn't have done it if
Hold
Derry
on.
hadn't scared BeBe.
Wait.
Excuse me.
Hang on.
You're excused.
We were trying to make BeBe do what BeBe did. I just accelerated the process by fucking up. I keep cussing tonight. I'm sorry.
That's fucking
I'm
vulgar.
also sorry. I'm more sorry than I am.
I'm not sorry, but I'm not sorry either.
So I got a broom. There's a carpet in here. The dustpan will help. We can put the big pieces in there. I guess everyone just be careful and. You dads want a vacuum?
Can Gertie just go find a vacuum really
I
quick?
think Teddy's
Yes.
busy
Okay.
like, setting
Okay.
something up.
Frankie is gonna, while they're discussing this, he's gonna actually find himself a piece of glass and
Oh my god.
he's gonna actually deliberately prick himself on the finger,
Okay.
and then present the bloody finger to BeBe to like.
Christ.
BeBe will lick it up.
I knew you were a monster. No, I don't know that I saw that.
Like BeBe like goes to his like kind of confused and then just like timidly like licks
Right.
it.
See, there's a taste of human blood. You don't like that, do you?
Did you cut yourself?
It was an accident.
You stepped up. Well, be careful.
It was an accident.
Oh, yeah. I rolled a 9.
Wait, you're rolling against each other? Please tell me what the
Sorry, I rolled a 9 brains against his 3 charm.
4 charm. I'm
4
a
charm.
child.
I'm a child.
I'm a child.
Okay, well, be careful. Glass can potentially bleed you enough to kill you. Do you want to die, Frankie? Because not many things can kill you, but glass can.
That's so
Gertie comes
heavy.
back in with the vacuum. Just turns
Okay,
it on.
you round the corner with the vacuum,
Oh, okay.
and BeBe runs and hides under the bed.
Wait, she's been with people before. She knows what that is.
Yeah, I think Derry's right.
Wait, she's been with people before.
She knows what a vacuum cleaner is. I mean, we've never held. I mean, have you vacuumed your place since she showed up? Has she gotten scared of it there?
I'm sure we have.
I don't
At
think
some point.
so. I feel like this is a new turn of
It's
events.
been like 2 days.
Oh.
Guys, this is so she didn't come out of nowhere. She had a life.
we should totally turn on the vacuum and it'll be
Derry's right.
totally funny because she'll be like, I'm a dog, and then turn off the vacuum and then they're like, who turned off this vacuum? And turn it on. They're like, no, and then it turns off the vacuum. Yeah.
Please don't plug in the vacuum.
No,
Please
it's
plug
gonna,
in the
it's gonna,
vacuum.
it's yeah. Let's turn on the vacuum and signal to the dads that we're totally asleep in here.
I already told them that we spilled some popcorn.
That's reasonable.
Oh,
Okay,
we have popcorn. I'm gonna run over to the
God,
next
I
room
guess
to get some popcorn.
Hold on.
Years old,
You're
you know
gonna run
that.
over to the next room. Can you roll flight for me? Am I gonna kill a child right now?
I
Possibly. You want to hear what I rolled?
Yes.
7.
Oh, okay. I would say with the door open and the light spilling in from the hallway, you can you do little maneuvers and you jump around. I don't imagine that you've put the clothing on yet that Derry brought in. Have you?
Hell yeah, the chance
I figured, I'm gonna imagine Derry brought him a kind of oversized plaid that he's kind of wearing that's kind of
just like a
very
long dress.
And so he's gotten that so far.
and a pair of boxers.
Which kind of fell off, but
Sure.
are lying in the hallway.
All right, but yeah, you make it to the other room. And what are you doing, Gertie?
Can I turn on the vacuum and start vacuuming?
Yes. Let me check on BeBe real quick.
Oh yeah, one of you hold baby. Make sure she's.
I'm gonna go look under the
She's
bed.
also-
I feel like
scared.
that's a bad idea.
You're looking at the bed. It's pretty dark, under there. So you're not sure if you can see her or not.
I'll put my hand in towards.
darkness.
Put your hand in and close your eyes.
So, yeah. No, I'll leave them open. Just BeBe, we're gonna turn the vacuum on. I'm sure you still can't understand me, but if you can, you're gonna be scared no matter what. You'll feel more safe if you come to me.
You hear a little whimpering,
I flinch.
and you are feeling a little cold.
Okay.
Derry, I don't know if that's safe. I mean,
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna get in the bed and let you vacuum.
Gertie.
wait, she's under. Isn't BeBe under the
Under
bed?
the bed, yeah.
I'm gonna get away from the bed. I'm gonna stand. Are you cool if I stand on the dresser?
I'd prefer you didn't.
I'll stand in the corner. I'll stand in the corner.
Do what you're gonna do,
Okay,
Gertie.
Gertie's getting kind of fed up with you two, and so she walks over to Derry. She's like, "Derry, maybe you can vacuum. I'll hold on to BeBe."
Okay.
And then Gertie goes under to try and grab BeBe.
You going to roll brains for me?
I always 6.
Okay. You're looking under and you feel a little bit of a chill, but you also don't necessarily see BeBe down there. It is very dark,
Okay.
but you hear a little bit of whimpering as well.
I'm just gonna grab the bowl of popcorn and come back. Why haven't you turned the vacuum on yet?
You turn the vacuum on?
Yeah, I'll turn it on then.
So You hear the sound of the vacuum for a second. It goes. And the four of you,
Oh.
Frankie's still holding popcorn, suddenly feel only the vibration of the room. And it was dark, but now that light from the hallway is gone. And as dark as the area around you is, you can all see each other clearly. It is like somehow your skin is light, but you don't look like you're being lit.
Teddy, are we here?
Hang on. Can Teddy? Can we speak?
You can try.
Do we see BeBe anywhere?
You don't.
I would try to speak. I would turn to Teddy and say, Teddy, are we here?
You can very faintly hear each other right now, but again, it feels like something is like closing in, and it is suffocating your sound more and more.
It's happening again.
I'm gonna
It's
grab
happening
everybody.
again.
Just try to like hold on to everybody, or get everybody to hold on to each other. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Sorta.
Gertie, are we in the? Is this the shadow place? This is the where?
This one. Can Gertie. This is me asking permission. Can this feel a little different from the shadow place for Gertie? Like it doesn't feel the same to her?
It isn't exactly what you experienced the very first time.
Okay.
So it does feel a little bit different, yeah.
This is happening again. It's happening
Hold on,
again.
it's okay.
It's happening
It's
again.
okay. Hold on. We're all here, so we're gonna be fine.
Every time you're talking, it seems like it's getting quieter and quieter.
Fuck!
I don't really like this.
Fuck!
Hey, I love you all. Okay.
Can I roll?
Hold-
Can I roll to like suddenly try and communicate with them without speaking, but like telepathically? Like to
You can try, yeah. Like
just
you can,
like the I don't
if you
know.
want to roll brains to attempt something like that, yeah, sure.
We can physically let go of
'Cause,
people.
I mean,
okay,
we're
by
not
the way,
necessarily-
some characters are
but,
still
like-
holding.
Yeah.
5.
Okay. You mark adversity.
Can I add that and the other adversity to this roll?
You can't add the one I just gave you, but if you, I'll say don't do it. Just take the adversity token.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think.
Just 1 second.
Okay.
So, you attempt to like try and like talk to them all, like telepathically, like what you feel like. Oh, if I could, like this would be how I would do it, and like you're trying really hard, and like while you're focused on that, while all of them are like kind of like panicking a little bit, you do catch a pair of eyes that are about knee level, kind of out in front of all of you. Like you're in this like huddle a little bit. What were you doing?
Well, first off, so Teddy doesn't see the eyes.
No, so far
Okay.
it's just
Yeah.
Gertie.
I think Teddy is going to try to run away again.
Okay.
Would you like me to roll?
Yeah, you can roll flight. Yeah, for sure.
I want to either
16.
I want to either
16?
try to keep him back or have everyone follow him. I don't want any of us separated right now. So I mean, if we're linked as we just were, if I can try to just drag Frankie and hope he drags Gertie and follow,
Yeah,
that's
sure.
what I want to do. That
I will say
but-
this. What did you roll?
16.
Okay. With a 16, I'd like you to mark adversity.
Okay.
You go to run in a way that feels like you like it feels like you should be getting so far away,
Yeah.
and you're like your feet are moving and your legs are like pounding, and Derry's still holding on to you, and you don't feel a tugging because
do I notice that he's trying to run? Like, does he look like he's physically moving to us?
Yeah, I would say so.
But he's not getting anywhere.
but he's not getting
Cool.
anywhere.
Like, Teddy, you can't go.
Teddy's just panicking.
Teddy,
Teddy is full panic mode. 100%.
Teddy, look at me.
No, total panic. Nothing getting through at this point. Still trying to run. Just continuously trying to run.
Frankie's gonna see if he can walk in front of Teddy.
You can't move.
Can I move my arms?
Yeah, but every time you take a step, it's like you're walking in place.
After a few steps, I'm just gonna return to eating popcorn.
Okay.
Do I have like anything with me that would have been in my pockets before? Like, am I?
I don't know. Do you?
Well, I mean, like, I don't know what I would have. I guess I would have had that marker still in my pocket from
Sure.
before. Like, is that still with me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna take it out and like poke Teddy with it.
With the marker?
Yeah, because my contact wasn't working. To see if I can get Teddy to talk to me, to listen to me, to be here.
What would a roll be?
Yeah, I mean,
Because I think
like,
Teddy is like so fucking scared.
Yeah,
I can roll
for sure.
it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll fight to accurately toss popcorn at the back of Teddy's head.
Okay.
Ooh, 2.
2. Yeah. So you toss popcorn, and
They're immediately swallowed up by the void.
well, it like you go to toss it, and it just like rolls off your hand, and like falls back like into the bowl,
what?
and it does it again,
Okay.
and it does it again.
Gertie, it seems like you're here. What do we do?
Gertie has checked out, and she's very at peace.
Okay.
Like, she's not scared. She's looking at these eyes, and she's just listening so hard. Like, I think she wants to. This whole time, she's just been wanting to see if she can just like kind of tune everything out and see if anything like happens instead of reacting to everything. She just wants to like just be in a moment. And so seeing these eyes, I want Gertie to just like kneel down, like seeing if she can like see what this is, like if it's
Yeah, Gertie, very quickly you lost all ability to hear what's going on around you, and you're zoned in and you're focused, and you can hear the heartbeat in your own body, and that is like, it's not an overwhelming sound to you, and it might even be cool, I don't know, to like be hearing your own heartbeat like so drastically. And you kneel down, and these eyes come towards you, and you still only see eyes, but it looks like it comes forward and then like leans back a little bit in like a position, and is just eyes looking up at you.
So I reach my hand out. Can I, like, where I think the eyes would be part of a body, do I feel anything?
You don't.
So it's just like, what about if I like try and touch the eyes?
Your hand goes through.
What do
So
I?
does it look like fog almost? Like if it goes through, is it kind of like?
No, it's literally like, it would be like if you were going through a solid.
Oh, okay.
It's like it doesn't wisp away. It doesn't become like mist or foggy.
pass through it.
You just pass through it, very strangely.
What am I
Guys.
seeing right now? Am I seeing?
Yeah,
the eyes?
if you zone in on Gertie,
Yeah, because last thing I like tried to talk to Gertie, but saw that she was zoned
Sure.
in.
Am I able to? Gertie reaches back to see if she still has her phone on her. Does she?
yes,
I bring it out, and can I try and turn on the flashlight?
yeah, sure.
Okay. What? I turn on.
You turn on the flashlight, and it's like you can see that it's on, but it's not emitting any light.
Do you guys see this?
You can't even hear your own voice, and nobody can hear Gertie.
What?
You can't hear that either. You all start
You guys hear
hearing
it?
your own heartbeats.
I don't like it. I think Darius gonna try to run.
You don't get
it's not gonna
anywhere.
work. Okay.
I think Teddy's gonna Teddy's gonna sort of finally realize that he's not going anywhere, and he's gonna turn around and as close as he can. I assume we're in this order approximately. Or
Yeah,
this-
sure. Yeah.
Might as well.
He's gonna hug Derry as close as he possibly can.
Derry will break what he's doing and hug back immediately.
Like
That was my goal.
Yeah.
back-breaking,
And you are,
as close as
you
possible.
are-
You feel Teddy's muscles tensing.
And Teddy can't hear it, but Derry does say "I love you" as soon as he feels that Teddy's back.
Yeah. And I mean, you can absolutely embrace each other.
For sure.
What are you two doing?
Eating popcorn.
Gertie has the sudden urge. She's just in such a different mindset than you guys. But she suddenly has the urge to try and test something out, just about, and she wants to try and jump super high and see if the gravity is maybe less in this area to do a flip.
Okay. Yeah, you can either roll flight or brawn for that, I suppose.
Okay.
I feel like if it's a flip. I mean, flying. What if I want to grow wings? Is that flight?
Well, I mean, yeah, flight.
I was solely making a joke.
Yeah.
8.
8. What dice is that?
My 8.
That's your D8.
Yeah.
I'll roll it again.
Oh, right.
Explodes.
Yeah. It exploded.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're watching along,
6.
which you are,
8 plus 6, so that's 14.
exploding dice is when you roll the highest value on any given die. You roll it again and add those values together. They don't literally explode. Neither does Spencer.
Not yet.
I'll have a chance eventually. Don't
had
give
to.
up on me. Don't give up.
Yeah. So you, with a 14, you do this what should be. I mean, even if you were normal gravity, it would be a pretty good jump for you. You feel oh, I really did everything I could to jump real good, and you feel yourself go through the motion of being lifted off the ground, but you never leave the ground.
Gertie just kind of takes it in, just kind of wow.
Frankie, can you roll brains for me?
Cool. What also? Okay. Well, let's roll some brains first too.
2? Cool. That's awesome. Roll mark adversity for me.
Cool.
The popcorn in your bowl starts to go away.
That's never happened before when I ate my popcorn in my bowl.
Yeah, and not by your doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Do we all feel normal to each other when we're making contact? Excuse me. Us hugging right now. Does it feel?
It feels heightened.
Okay.
And I you could infer that that's because of the lack of senses elsewhere. So you're getting
Sure.
hypersensed.
This feels very dreamlike to Frankie, so he's just kind of readily accepting everything as it is, so he doesn't really even question the disappearing popcorn, so he's just gonna discard the bowl, and he's gonna try doing what he did earlier, and kind of work open where he pricked himself on the finger earlier, and seeing that Gertie is honing in on these eyes, offer the bloodied finger to the eyes.
The eyes look at you, and it is exactly the same. The motions that these eyes go through. If it had a head, it would seem like it was cocking it from side to side and going closer. But this time, instead of feeling anything like that, a lick on your finger, it backs away. And how many of you are paying attention right now?
To what?
To just your area.
I wouldn't say I'm paying attention to Teddy right now.
Okay, great. The 2 foxes see in the distance, at a distance that you can't comprehend, eyes that feel like they are approaching quickly. And there are a lot of them. And they are of varying sizes. Some of them you might recognize, in a sense, to being similar to the crows that you saw in the woods. Some of them are about knee level as well, just like what you remember from BeBe and whatever this is in front of you. Some of them are your height. Some of them are taller than you. Some of them are much taller than you. And they're approaching. And the eyes directly in front of you blink. And you all hear the sound of a vacuum running.
They would also, I'm assuming, hear Teddy just losing it into Derry's shoulder.
And the sound of a vacuum being thrown to the floor as Derry embraces Teddy and also cries.
Gotcha.
Who ate all my popcorn?
Did you guys see that?
I did. I'm very alarmed.
The way you both are like sobbing into each other's
Yeah.
arms. Did you see that?
That was the
Because
family computer.
Gertie wasn't paying attention to them.
Yeah.
And I will say, Gertie immediately, and you too, Frankie, BeBe is right in front of both of you.
Well, that's one neural pathway for a developing child.
Frankie,
I don't know, you guys. This is weird. Cause
you think? You think, Gertie Fox? You think that was weird? Going into a place of nothing and not hearing anything and thinking we were gonna die and never see each other again? You think that's a little weird, Gertie? I'm sorry, it's not your fault. but
Having seen that, your reactions towards BeBe are now a little more justifiable.
Thank you.
I don't know how to explain it, you guys. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm not feeling the same kind of fear you guys are. I can't explain it. When I'm, and this happened the first time too, but when I'm in the shadow place, I'm overcome with a sense of absolute peace.
You felt good?
I didn't say good. What did I say, dearie? I said peace.
Peace is good. Peace is a bad thing now. Peace is a bad thing. Is that what you're saying?
Not-
Give
No.
war
It's
a
a good
chance.
thing. I felt like I was losing everything, like, really, really fast in a way that I haven't. And that's a bad feeling. Did you guys not feel anything bad like that?
I tried to throw popcorn at Tank, and the popcorn did not fly through the air like I had pictured it would, which was a little disorienting.
Dearie, will you go get James and Michael?
I think we should all go to bed.
No, go get James
I
and
think-
Michael. Teddy's
I'd
not
like
okay.
to say Teddy's already left the room, like quietly.
Okay. Just like walks out. Yeah.
You want me to get James and Michael?
Never mind. I thought
Not
Teddy.
not at a run. At like
Yeah.
a
Yep.
So the other times that, well, Tank's not here, but the other time you were in that, you saw like all those eyes?
Not all those eyes.
Yeah.
That's new. I just saw one pair of eyes. All these eyes. I got the feeling these are eyes of people that are in our lives, or had been in our lives, or could in the future be in our lives.
Okay. I want to look out the door and see if I can see where Teddy went.
Are you looking in the hallway?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Then I think I'm going to leave the room and search for Teddy.
Okay.
I think. Hey, Frankie, maybe we should call Mom and Dad, have them pick us up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it didn't look at all like, an army in the darkness coming
No,
for us
it did
slowly, gradually.
No, it was coming fast. It did look like an army.
Cool.
You saw it too, right?
See, I also feel like it's a good thing I'm taking some accelerated reader courses because I feel like the implication of the word army doesn't have the same implication as friends and family.
Okay, no. I don't know. They felt familiar to me. That's all. That's what I meant, I guess.
They felt kind of looming and dooming to me.
I don't know. That's weird. I don't know why. Maybe we should just go home and get some sleep.
BeBe, bark twice is just the end of the world.
Frankie, I'm not in the mood. I want to go home. Get ready for school tomorrow.
Okay.
What are you both?
I want to, in the hallway, I want to, like, search for signs of where Teddy went. Can I roll a brain
Sure.
for that?
A brain.
That's a 3.
That's not a brain, that's a die.
Mark adversity.
Okay.
You have no idea where.
Yeah. So I'll tell you the order that I'm checking in. First is his room. Is he there?
Nope.
Okay. I want to see if it looks like the door to his dad's room has been opened recently, but I don't want to like open the door to look in there. But to see if okay, didn't think he went in there. Gonna go downstairs to the living room.
Nope.
Okay. I think from there I'm gonna call out for Teddy.
Where are you calling?
In the living room. Just calling out. Okay.
So you're calling out.
Yeah.
All right. So from the bedroom, the dad's bedroom. It's like, hey, what's going on out there?
What? We're just.
And then the door opens and Michael comes out. Derry.
Yeah.
Hey. What's going on?
Teddy is.
Do I know where Teddy is?
Yeah.
Do I know where Teddy
Do you know where
is?
Teddy is? We had separate nightmares and woke up and he walked off.
Separate nightmares.
We both had nightmares.
Of course.
After that movie, and he went away. As I'm explaining, I want to go to check the bathroom.
Nope.
Okay.
Would your dads maybe know where you are or no?
Are my dads gonna check my room?
I mean, probably.
He's in his room.
Okay, they go up and Michael goes up and is like,
As seemingly asleep.
okay, so goes up, sees you asleep and seemingly asleep.
Oh, good. I guess sorry, it's been a really weird night. Also, Frankie is feeling a little sick. They might be going home. They were talking about it.
Okay.
It's been a whole thing.
Yeah.
You know.
No, that's fine.
Also, Frankie broke a light bulb. I'm gonna go back to
Also,
bed.
Frankie broke a light bulb?
a couple light bulbs. I'm not
Couple
sure
light bulbs?
I mean, I was in this room, so I don't know. I was in this room barking to another room, but I heard from Gertie that Frankie broke a light bulb or two.
How did you hear that from Gertie?
She barked it at me.
Barked it at you?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Go to bed.
Yeah.
And yeah, Michael will go to the room and essentially like offer to drive you both home.
I think I'll roll out the bed mat, and Darius not gonna talk unless Teddy starts talking.
No. I do want to mention, Teddy seems to be asleep, but does have one hand under the pillow.
Okay. Does Derry know what
I don't
that means?
think
Okay.
so.
I think Derry right now is like one, really scared, and knows that like he doesn't know what you need and doesn't feel like this is a great time to talk at all. So I think Derry is totally cool to just like let us both fall asleep and check in the morning.
Cool.
Unless Teddy starts a conversation, but it sounds like neither of us really want to do that right now. So we sleep.
You sleep.
Or
You sleep?
I don't know.
You lay there
With his eyes closed.
I think I
Lay
sleep
there.
a little bit.
with eyes closed.
I'd like a long rest, recover all my spell slots.
For those,
I can't wait to hear Kruger Indigo laugh at that in like 20 seconds in the other room.
And then laugh at that in about 5 more seconds.
So you both are driven home. Is there anything?
Gertie's just quiet all the way home.
Bark twice if you can kill the car engine.
Frankie. Like, Gertie's in a bad mood, actually.
Yeah?
Like, yeah.
Are you the herald of the apocalypse? Bark twice if yes.
Hey, if you want to talk to her so bad, you hold on to her.
You seem very grumpy.
I'm just tired, Frankie.
I thought you said the shadow place gave you a sense of peace.
It did.
Are you upset that the peace was deprived when you left the shadow place?
I'm upset that I'm the only one who seems to think it's peaceful, and I'm not scared by it, but everyone else is, and because they're scared, it's just like you said earlier. I feel like all this is happening a little quieter so that James can't hear it.
It's Michael driving.
Oh, Michael.
Yeah.
Gertie's like, so you've been driving Uber for long?
Yeah.
And I'm upset that they're letting their fear be the dominant in them processing all of this information. I think what's happening to us is it's so exciting for me, and I don't know. Maybe it's foolish. Maybe I should be scared, but I'm just not, and I don't know. I wish that I could. I don't know what I'm trying to say, Frankie, but.
Well, I kind of think it's like this. One magic dog is cool and exciting, but like 1,000 magic dogs could be problematic.
But we don't know what they are, Frankie. That's the thing.
Dead people inside dogs?
I don't know. I thought, because, in the woods, I thought maybe they were just a bunch of crows. But then, BeBe showed up, and she's a dog. I don't know what these other things are. I just know that so far, nothing super terrible has happened to us. But also, Teddy's experienced something with Andolin, and that's crazy.
You said earlier that do you really think BeBe might be Andolin?
I mean, I don't know. Probably not. But, I mean, it's a possibility. We don't. That's what I'm saying. I'm just more curious and excited about this. And I feel like until something really terrible happens, that we shouldn't deprive ourselves of exploring this more.
I'm with you. I'm not spooked by it. I want to check out more too. I'm right there with you. I think this is kind of cool, honestly. This is super cool. We're the only fox family with a magic dog.
It's true.
Out of all the fox cousins.
Out of all the fox cousins, we're the only cousins with a magic dog.
I am wondering, I am thinking, I don't know, maybe there's someone, I don't know how we can find, obviously we need, I don't know, I just second guess myself, never mind. What were you going to say?
I feel like, well, if you think that one of the pairs of eyes were Andy, and then you think that all those eyes are dead people?
I don't know.
And if all those eyes are dead people, what does it mean that they're coming for us?
I don't know, but we can't say that they're all dead, because BeBe was one of those eyes at one point, and she's clearly not dead.
Right, BeBe. You're nice and warm, BeBe. Isn't it nice and warm?
BeBe is nice and warm right now.
This dog is slightly warmer than the average dog.
She is. Just like a heating pad.
It's almost as if there is a correlation. I learned that word last week. What's cool?
Today, last week?
On this day last week.
I still get my days mixed up. I think it could go either way. I think Derry and Teddy being spooked is... I could see it being spooky.
I don't fault them for it. I think I'm just more frustrated that they're not willing to talk about it. They're so scared. Well, Teddy's always running somewhere.
Yeah, he's a little scared cat.
Yeah.
He'll get out of it. We'll show him. Or maybe he'll run away.
I think it'll be good for us to sleep in our own beds tonight. We've had a really long weekend, and school's starting up, and I don't know, maybe we'll get back to some sort of normalcy.
Normalcy.
Oh, thanks, Frankie.
The car stops. And Michael turns and is like, hey, you can get out now.
Hang on, give us a second. We're not done. No, I'm joking.
Thanks,
Michael
Michael.
drove them on his car. with the dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Hey, Michael, I'm really sorry. BeBe, make him. Throw BeBe up in the front seat with
You
him.
throw BeBe up in the front seat.
Yeah.
So BeBe's like there.
Who loves
and
when
is
your
like,
dog
unorthodox.
This dog.
Gertie gets out of the back, opens up the passenger seat door, grabs BeBe.
And if you look at Michael when he first is like, you can get out of my car now. Like we turned around, his eyes were like really red.
God, James is gonna hear about this.
And his like nose is running a little bit. He's like, all right.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson.
Oh, he's crying too.
We
Hey.
appreciate the ride.
Hey, yeah, no, hey, that's a really cute dog that you have there. And
My name's BeBe.
BeBe.
Yeah.
That's right.
BeBe's a good name for a dog. I saw your posters. I hope that nobody knows who the heck that dog is.
It is a dog.
Us too.
And I hope that Teddy spends more time hanging out at your place than you do bringing the dog to ours.
Oh,
Well,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
no, that understandable.
Okay, I need to go vacuum some light bulbs.
Bye, Mr. Thompson.
Goodbye.
You'll want to get under the bed. There was BeBe got around under there.
I'll have James take care of that. And then just like backs out of your driveway and like drives.
Zips the fuck out.
He doesn't even watch us to go in to be safe.
He wouldn't be able to see right now. His eyes are swollen
It's
shut.
a small town.
It's our swollen shut.
So how does he drive home?
It's a small town. He knows the roads really well.
It's a small town.
He's been driving these roads his whole life.
I can drive these
Since he
roads.
was 2 years old.
I can drive these roads with my eyes closed.
Watch to prove it.
I can do it. Hopefully I can, because I can't open my eyes. This is his monologue on the way home. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Let me just, maybe if I just peel my eyes. Nope, shouldn't have touched my eyes. It made it worse.
So yeah, y'all climb into bed. You do anything else?
You want to sleep with BeBe tonight?
Yeah, I'll sleep with BeBe. When was the last time she was fed?
She had some shredded cheese and some popcorn.
And some blood.
I think maybe we should feed her real quick.
Yeah.
Are mom and dad still awake?
They woke up because you called them to let them know you were coming home. So they're up now. They're both in like bathrobes and stuff, and they're just sitting there like they're drinking water. Yeah, they're just around, and they're like, "Hey, you to go to bed anytime soon."
Well, I thought we might stay up and brood a little bit.
I'm gonna feed BeBe real quick.
Okay. If you're gonna feed BeBe at the shower, can you please set an alarm or something to take her out in the middle of the night or something? I don't want to wake up to anything.
Stop.
Yeah, stop it.
That's fine.
Mom, Dad, have either of you ever seen any ghosts?
Well, I was gonna sleep tonight. Well, why, Frankie? You seen some ghosts in our home?
Oh, no, not in our home.
Okay. Wait, where?
Well, it's kind of
You're just telling ghost stories over at Teddy's, that's all.
yeah,
Roll term for me.
both of us.
No, just Gertie.
10.
10? Okay. All right, well, don't get too caught up in that kind of stuff. Frankie, ghosts aren't, well, do you find the idea of ghosts being real exciting?
Yes.
Ghosts are real.
Yes.
Yeah, ghosts are so freaking real, Frankie.
Yeah.
All right, okay, Kit, Gertie, good night.
How do you tell the difference between a good ghost and a bad ghost, though?
Friendly ghosts wear shirts.
I'm still wearing Derry's shirt,
What's
by
it-
the way.
Yes. What's the difference between a good ghost and a bad ghost, Frankie?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose if you encounter a ghost, just look it in the eyes, and if it has kind eyes, then that's a good ghost, I guess.
Kind eyes.
sure. And she looks at, this is out of character, but looks at Marcus and is like, was that a good thing to say? And Marcus is like, and Phoebe drags Marcus away, and she's like, all right, good night.
Just drags him across the floor.
By the tie tied around his head.
All right, Daddy's drunk. On water.
I love the fox bears.
Yeah.
Me too.
So yeah, I guess Gertie goes into the kitchen and she makes sure that BeBe gets fed.
Bebe's loving it.
Okay.
Loves getting fed.
Make sure she gets some water too.
Yep.
I'm also snacking from her bowl as a sign of sympathy.
Okay. Wonderful.
and of pack togetherness.
Yes, packed togetherness.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Pack
Well, the
unity.
both of you end up going to bed. BeBe finishes the food and just like curls up in your bed with you.
And that
Pretty
night
readily.
You have crippling nightmares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You spoiled William's next scene.
Yeah. So you just go to bed. Yep. Okay.
Well, actually, I prepare for my day tomorrow. Like,
Sure.
I make sure all my.
There's a little clothing montage with BeBe where you're like, this shirt or this shirt. And,
I mean, it's
and,
like,
and BeBe's like,
The lights flicker. I'm like, okay, no. Okay.
all right, not that one.
Not that one.
Uh,
Yeah, just making sure everything's ready for school in the morning.
Cool.
Cool.
cut to roll call. What is everyone in 5th grade name?
Hey, this nerd next to me, what's his dad's favorite color?
yeah.
Let's go to school.
So you all, well, 3 of you wake up the next morning. The 4th one has been awake the whole time.
Yeah.
This whole time? Oh, they're dead.
No, it's
What?
Teddy. You've been awake the whole time. You're dead. So
Dad,
you all,
sleep
get up,
exhaustion.
you all get up and you're going through your morning routines as whatever you're doing. I do want to check in. What is Teddy doing?
He's doing everything as normal, but he's very tired.
Yeah.
And also like you know that like emotional tired you get after you cry for a long time?
Yeah.
He's like that too.
For sure.
What is every Tuesday?
Too real. Too real, Spencer.
Tuesday morning or while we're streaming?
I just try so hard to explode.
You'll get your chance. You'll get your chance.
Can this episode be called Spencer Can't Explode? No, that's a spoiler. That's a spoiler.
It's a spoiler.
Yeah.
So what is everyone?
Spencer
I
totally
wanna
explodes.
explode.
We're not lying.
Spencer totally explodes. It's an anti-spoiler, which is also sort of a spoiler.
I want to go downstairs and catch either Michael or James if either of them is up, like, doing stuff.
Yeah. James is up just like making pancakes and is like real excited and has made like very clearly last minute like a little like banner like made out of computer paper that's taped together that just says "Back to School," but it's only been like 4 days, so like why? Yeah.
I want to walk over to a cabinet and pull out a coffee mug and hold it out towards James and be like, I know, but
As soon as you hold out, James is like, "Oh, kiddo, yeah, that's great. Yeah, it takes it and just puts it back.
No,
I got some nice orange juice for you. And I also a
Marcus
dairy.
gave me coffee.
Well, in our household we don't drink a lot of coffee.
I get that.
so-
But Phoebe and Marcus gave me coffee.
That's great.
I'm just imagining
It's not like a thing I do, okay? It's not like a common thing.
We've got
just
some
need it, like, now.
we've got some almond milk here for you, or we have some soy milk for you, or like lactose free milk for you, or we got a
I'm lactose
little.
intolerant. I'm not boring. Just give me some. I'll wait for food.
We have
Not thirsty.
Dark chocolate almond milk is boring to you? All right, I'll put it
I'm
back
a
in
little
the
thirsty.
fridge.
I'm a little thirsty.
It's going
for
back
chocolate
in the
almond.
fridge. Oh,
James, there's some dark chocolate almond milk. Please.
Oh, you
I'll pour
do?
it myself if you don't.
At this
I'll
moment,
pour it.
Teddy walks downstairs. And he's like got his entire backpack on, and it's like completely full with school supplies. And he's just like, walks up to the table and just like doesn't even sit down. Like he's too tired. He just is like loitering at the table.
And Michael and James like come up to you and they go, oh, morning to our boy.
You want
Morning,
some coffee,
morning.
Teddy?
Brings us so much joy. Yeah.
I think Teddy wants some coffee. Get it in his teenage body.
Musical episode.
I'm not good at saxophone. Darius good at saxophone. He is good at.
Do you want to? Did you want to roll with that?
Yeah.
Go
honestly,
for it. Roll charm or
all
something.
right. Sure. That's a 12 on a d12 that explodes.
I can see that one.
I'm gonna roll that one again.
And it falls off the
And a
table.
1, so 25.
Okay. All right.
This mom strength, that's doing really well, huh?
So like you join.
I think we just broke the charts. That's a new single. That's an. Actually, when I say that, I hear how good it is. Before whatever you're about to do, I just look at Teddy like.
Teddy is like perked up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, with like a 25,
Yeah.
Teddy's like, all right. Like deep
Yeah.
bags, but like, okay.
And
We know
my-
we're gonna write that song later.
Michael and James look at each other and they're like, oh, okay, all right. Coffee one time.
One time.
Coffee.
Only one time today.
One time coffee. And
One time today.
and they go over and they brew you some coffee and they're like, oh, do you want to walk or ride your bikes or do you want us to drive you in?
Can you drive us?
We can drive you in because you're going to be late because coffee's going to take a second.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
And hey, this is in no way us competing with the foxes. The foxes are wonderful and they do things this is Michael. They do things in their own way and we and it's lovely and we get that. We have our way. Oh, it's equally lovely and everyone else should get that too.
Michael, I love you. Thank you for the coffee. The foxes could never compete with you or your beautiful husband.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
But I would, and I said it just now. You don't have to respond. Just know that.
Well, it doesn't have to be in writing.
How I feel. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a song either.
So they go to make your coffee and
in the musical version of this episode, he would have like a soliloquy where it's like the fox parents let me have coffee, and it just kind of zones in. It's like something breaks inside, and then you just like zoom into him as he's like has like a single soliloquy light.
I think Teddy wants some coffee. Get it in his teenage body.
So they get you coffee.
Was it get it in his teenage body? Or put it.
Get it in his teenage body.
Sure.
Get it in his teenage body. I mean, if only we could listen back at some point before you write this song.
What will we do?
Yeah, what will we ever do?
Maybe
So you get your
What will we
coffee.
do?
Watch the VOD.
So if you're watching this, record us
watch the
your
VOD.
version of putting things in Teddy's teenage body.
Hold on.
Specifically and only coffee, or it potentially crosses over into a weird territory that Bomb Strength does not want to get into right now.
True.
What they're trying to say is there's a lot of room for extra verses.
About coffee.
There's a lot of room for
Or-
extra verses. Frankie is so extroverted. We can keep going. Don't derail. Yeah, so they get you coffee. They get you in the vehicle. They're
I just because we've already established this in canon, so I just want to say Teddy doesn't really understand what's going on right now, but like takes one sip of coffee and is like and like hands it back.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, and James will happily drink it. Pour some dark chocolate almond milk in it. It's like pour some dark chocolate.
That sounds so delicious.
I think my cup this morning is like 40-60 coffee almond milk.
Sure.
So it's like mostly milk.
Also, they didn't do what the Fox parents did.
Mm-hmm.
They brewed a very good cup of coffee.
Nice. which I
French
did
press
not
and,
try
like,
black. I just
yeah.
have it with a bunch of.
But like, no matter what, it's gonna
yeah.
taste better than what the
For
Foxes
sure.
gave you.
Like this is an eye-opening moment. There's like
Well, you drink it, and I feel like you drink it, and you either think that the Foxes are bad at making coffee, or you catch on to what happened.
Yeah,
I'll leave that up to you.
Yeah,
Brain.
I don't know. Either way, I'm not as caffeinated as I was the day before, which is all I wanted to
Sure.
establish. But yeah, I'll think about
And
it.
you two, your morning routine.
After I've gotten ready, because Gertie gets up before her alarm because she's
Like that.
she's like that. Well, she likes school a lot.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
likes, she's
And so
excited to
is
see
he.
her friends again. And so she's like set to jet. And so I think at the moment she's kind of going through the like routine with mom and dad. Like, okay, mom and dad, you got it. Please keep a special eye on baby. I'm probably gonna be texting you all day, just like making sure she's okay and like you know, and if anything weird or out of the ordinary happens, which I don't think anything would, but you know, maybe just let me know.
Like how weird.
I don't know.
Out of the ordinary.
Like
How weird are they?
Like,
Gertie, it's a dog. I hate to break it to you. I've had a dog before. I've had 10 dogs.
Did they come with an instruction manual?
And Phoebe like takes the dog.
Baby takes another bad day to the
Yeah. Do you want to
Throw it.
So Phoebe has BeBe.
Phoebe has BeBe.
Phoebe has
strength.
BeBe.
Mom's strength right there.
And Phoebe's like, hey, don't worry. We're gonna take real good care of BeBe while you're gone. I took the day off, so
Thanks, Mom. And actually, if you could keep maybe like a log of just like what goes on during the day, just like, you know.
Gertie. Okay.
Is that-
No, if that's what you want, I'll do it. I'll do it.
I just want us to be a good family for her.
Yes.
Take care
And
of
I'm
her.
not to like bring the family down a little bit right now, but just keep in mind, if we do get a phone call today from somebody who recognizes BeBe or might have previously owned her, we will have to let you know that as well.
Yeah, okay.
I know, but hopefully not. All right.
We're gonna get a call from the family that buried BeBe, I swear to God. It's gonna fucking happen.
What? No.
And y'all go to school. How do you go to school, Gertie?
Sorry if
I just want to throw out a visual. I imagine Frankie's morning routine consists of also waking up before Gertie's alarm, but mostly so I can get into the bathroom and like make cool poses while the shower runs for like an hour while she's like, Frankie, come on! And I'm just like,
Well, you're in the shower though.
No, in front of
no,
the mirror.
I'm just like,
Oh, okay.
running the shower in front of the mirror.
the shower is just my excuse. What? I can't hear you over the shower.
Oh, yeah, Frankie's taking forever.
Right, Frankie, get out of the shower.
I'm not in the shower
Yeah,
yet.
He's like, stop making poses in the mirror, Frankie.
Frankie, you making poses in the mirror?
And they look cool. All right, I'm gonna get in the shower now.
That means something.
Yeah, BeBe does not bark in that
No.
moment. Yeah, so I would say the fox, like one of the fox parents, drives you to school. Do you, or they could drive you as well, or if you want to.
She takes her back.
to.
I would just like to remind everyone what
The English
Gertie's
bird.
back.
Gertie's English bird.
Okay.
My
Great.
bike is at school also because it would have been driven to school with us. Because I think we had biked back to Teddy's
Yep,
before.
sure.
So
Yeah.
it's folded up in the back.
Great.
I think I would be biking. Do I go to a different school or is it like
You go to a different school.
cool? Then, Dad, you want to give me a ride?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing I love more than driving my boy back to school.
Yeah.
Yeah, after a long weekend, what are you gonna do? Do you got any pranks planned for your teacher? Please tell me.
Oh, honestly, I was really preoccupied with BeBe and everything. Hang on.
Can you think of something on the way?
Hang on. Give me like 5 minutes. Hang on, and I'm gonna go
Wait, 5
find
minutes
some.
here in the home?
Yeah. BeBe pooped this morning. We left it out in the yard. I'll be right back.
Oh my god.
I
He,
don't,
like,
I
begins to
don't
run out.
approve. I didn't hear it.
Then he runs out. I forgot a baggie.
Okay. Forgot a baggie for what?
Nothing, Dad.
Nothing, Dad. Forgot a baggie for nothing, Dad.
For my snacks and Cheerios.
Of course. Actually, yeah. And he gets you a baggie with some Cheerios.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he sneaks in like some Honey Nut Cheerios as well. So there's it's variety.
Wow.
And then and also an Oreo-O. Just one.
Just one. Right in the
Oreo-O.
core.
Yeah. So he takes you to school. He's driving you.
5th grade. All right, 5th grade.
Oh, thanks for reminding me what grade you're in.
I always forget.
I'm reading at an 8th grade reading level, though.
Wow, you bumped up a grade from 2 days ago.
Well, I may have been lying either then or now, but I feel for having the
And this
ingenuity.
oh yeah. No, I get this. Oh, there goes baby. So yeah. Oh no, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, don't you feel as if I feel school should grade you on more important things like math is like whatever, but like I feel
Like being a good person.
yeah, like why can't I be like have a test and be like, okay, cool, you pet dogs really well, you're skilled at loving dogs.
Frankie, I ain't never seen nobody pet a dog better than you.
Oh, thank you, Dad.
You are skilled at loves dog.
Thank you. Cool.
What have I done? What have any of us done?
But I feel like a person should be able to like, be acknowledged for being like clever at lying and stuff like that, because that's a skill in and of itself.
Hold on. And let's wind that back down a little bit there, Frankie.
What?
Just reel that back in a little bit.
Oh, what?
I don't think you should be. I don't think he pulls over to the side of the road. Frankie, I love you to death.
This was a sudden beat change. Okay, I love you too, Dad.
And I love you for everything that you are, which is a lying little deviant. And I'm hoping one day you grow out of the lying part a little bit. You can be as rambunctious as you like for the rest of your life, kid. But I don't want you to think that lying's okay. Pranking's fun, but you gotta think of the consequences. Lying's fun, but you gotta think of the consequences. First time I ever told a lie, it was my mom. My mom, she was asking me, "Hey, did you smoke that weed?" And I lied, so I said yes. I said, "Yes, Mama. Yes, Mama, I smoked that weed. Because you see, son, I ain't never touched weed in my life." And since that moment, it's haunted me. And it's just going to get to one point, kid, where you tell one lie you can't come back from. And are you ready for that moment? I know you're going to say yes, but you're not. So be careful with your lies.
Okay.
Make sure they're always fun.
All right.
And don't say you did smoke weed when you didn't.
What's weed?
Shit. We gotta get you to school. And he starts driving again.
Cool.
So y'all
School.
Yeah.
y'all get to school, and you're going to your respective first classes, or for Frankie it's like homeroom or whatever, like the because
Arts and
you have
crafts.
one teacher primarily. You might go between two teachers. That's how my fifth
In
grade
fourth grade,
worked.
I had a couple. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fourth grade, fifth grade, fifth grade.
fifth grade.
But still.
Yeah, in fourth grade I had a couple, but fifth grade we went back to one.
Yeah, they're like that. That was a mistake.
Severe error.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Unless you're doing something in your classes. Oh my gosh, get this southern out of me.
Unless you are.
there's one thing Derry would do at some point during the day in high school.
I'm saying, but you're with your first.
First
period,
try to stay awake.
Yeah.
I think we're probably in the same first period, whatever it is.
Sure.
Yeah. I would hope we'd be able to work that out for our first semester.
I think you
School.
you probably have as similar schedules as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Like you work that out with each other.
Cool.
But you'll definitely have classes without one another.
Cool.
Remember what's up, Gertie?
Okay, I have algebra with Ms. Norton. First period. That's just a name.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's terrible. Chick a new one.
Chicken
Chicken
noodle.
new one.
It's terrible. Chicken noodle.
Chicken new one. Dirty.
And Gertie's pretty good at math, so this is a fun period for her. again, she's kind of a social butterfly, so she's kind of helping anyone else out who's having trouble, or if there's
Unofficial TA Gertie.
yeah, kind of.
I see it.
Yeah. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all.
Then, anything anybody does first period, like they want to mention?
No.
Okay, so you are at the in between. I'm gonna get to you eventually. we're gonna take a break from you for a minute, but
Circle back around.
so we're in the like middle school, like high school thing. It's all one. It's 7th to 12th. That's
Cool.
how like this small town works. So that's the school. So the three of you are actually in the same building. So it's between classes. You have about 3.5 minutes to get from one class to the other. Again, it's a small school, so
Should we mention what grade we're in?
yeah. What grade? are you in?
9th grade.
Yeah, freshman year of high
Freshman
school.
year. This is our first semester of high school.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you're not even though you are freshmen, there are younger students at the school than you.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
it's 7th to
7th
12th.
to
So
Okay.
so there are 7th and 8th graders that are younger than you.
Gotcha.
I think like having gone through all of first period without us talking.
Is 9th grade 13?
That doesn't sound right to me.
9th grade is 9th grade is 15.
If you're young, 14 to 15. So if you're like really long, Lily, stop me.
you're stopped.
Because Gertie's a sophomore.
I turned 14 in the spring of my freshman year in high school.
Yeah,
Absolutely not. I
did.
I turned 14 in 8th grade.
Wasn't 8th grade? 8th grade.
You're both 7th graders.
No, we're not.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. You're
Yeah,
7th
you are.
graders.
No, because
Yeah.
I was.
We don't know how schools work.
No,
You're
that's not
7th
true.
graders.
Hold on, because I graduated
yeah,
in 8th
wait.
grade in 2009. I turned.
Welcome to Jonas Newhouse's personal information hour.
I was 14 to 15. I graduated.
Yeah,
so my
that's just
senior year,
scary.
I graduated at 18, so 17, 18, and then maybe you have some 16-year-olds.
Yeah, I started high
So
school
then
at
just
14.
jump back
We're
to,
in 8th grade.
so 16,
We're either
17,
in 8th
and
grade
then.
or we're 14.
You're either young 8th graders or you're 7th graders.
No, because I started.
They'd either be
I started
young
9th grade
freshmen
at
or
14.
acceptable 8th graders.
Yeah, I started 8th grade at 14, became 15. Positive.
8th grade?
9th grade.
Yeah.
9th grade, which means that we are either regular 8th grade age or young 9th grade.
There's no way that's correct.
It is.
We're getting second semantics here, but like it's super not. I was 13 in 7th grade.
Same. Or, well, yeah.
Well, I think I was 12 and I turned 13 immediately because
Because I was an older one. So it's like, because I remember in my sophomore year, I was.
Thanks for sticking with us, everyone.
I turned 16.
Actually,
I was
wait.
the older one.
Oh, chat, tell us. Tell us.
I am positive.
And
I
then-
will give my birth year. I was born in 1994.
Wait a minute, I have-
started high school.
I have internet.
2008. I don't
Okay.
think there's anything wrong
Hold
with
on,
that.
hold on.
So when I was in 7th grade, I turned
Are
32.
you in
I
7th
finished
grade.
9th grade when I was 15 years old.
12 to 13 years old in 7th grade?
Right. So 13, 14.
So
Oh,
we're
wait.
8th
You
grade.
guys are 13, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Did you
so
just
if we're 13,
grade?
14, we'd
You
be
could-
8th
like
grade.
I said, you are either in 7th grade or you are young
8th graders.
8th graders.
I guess we're in 8th grade.
Wait, didn't you just say? Wait.
I was totally
No.
There it is. I
Young
guess we're in 8th grade.
No, you guys are in.
Wait,
Okay.
Say that again. What
You are either in 7th.
No, on the computer.
Oh, the 7th grade is the 7th school year after kindergarten. Students are usually 12 to 13 years old.
So 13 to 14 for 8th grade normally. Oh yeah.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes.
So we'd have
14
to
to 15 would be freshmen.
So we're in 8th
So
grade.
wait, okay, so we need
Wait.
to figure this out. Are we gonna age Derry and unless we skipped a grade?
Are you dead set on being 9th graders?
I want to be starting
wanna
high
be-
school.
yeah, I
That's
kinda wanna
like
be starting high
important
school.
to how I've like built my mentality.
Same.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
starting
Don't
high
do
school.
this.
Oh yeah, I've been in high school for a long time. It's been like 10 years.
This is amazing.
It hasn't been that long
Oh
for
wow.
me.
Wow. I'm really glad
so-
we did this. I didn't have
yeah.
the
I'm really
next
glad
20
that through
minutes
that
prepared.
I said the year I was born. There's no way that'll be a problem.
Okay.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
So wait, we need to figure out either we're 14 or we're in 8th grade.
Or we're really smart, which my D20 is a brain.
My
brain is a
D20 is not brains.
No,
So-
but look at your best friend.
Proposal, Derry scripted grade, scripted grade.
Yep.
Scripted. What is happening to me tonight? I'm lying. This is me constantly. But tonight, so cut the difference. Darius skipped a grade, perhaps, with his
Wait,
D20 brain.
You absolutely want to be ninth graders?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
For sure.
Absolutely?
Yes.
Okay. Derry, you skipped a grade.
Mm-hmm.
You started school early.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Okay.
Great.
The end.
You're the
Yeah,
smallest
this is
ninth
the story.
Am
graders.
I still then a 10th grader, or now should
You're
I
24 now.
I think you're
If
still
you're
10th grader.
15, you would be.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait.
starting 10th grade.
No, I'm thinking about it because my brother.
Are we about to go
brother-
backwards?
My brother, no. I did this. I did the math for it for how I did it. But my brother started school early, and he graduated when he was 17. So he did 17, 16 his senior year, which means he would have been 13, 14 his freshman year.
That's what I
Check
just
this
said.
out.
Yeah.
Right?
College?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just starting
okay.
early.
Reconfirming.
I'm just saying. Yeah, that's a possibility for sure. You can absolutely
He
do that.
started
Yes.
school
What's
early.
up, Spencer?
My junior year in college, I knew a kid who was a freshman who was 16.
Wow. My freshman year in college, I knew a freshman who was 24. That just happens. We knew a freshman who was
Okay,
24.
okay.
Oh, you're talking about college.
Yeah, I said college, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I was still in like high school. 24.
Yes, what got held back exactly 10 grades. What up?
Exactly 10 grades.
Wait, where did you learn?
Okay. Now that we have the
So-
results,
You started early.
I started
You
early.
skipped a
Great.
grade.
We're
But
both freshmen.
since I skipped a grade, I don't like to talk about it.
'Kay.
It was a while ago. I don't like to talk about it.
Stop bringing it up.
I dare you.
What grade was it?
So Big Rob definitely got held back
Third.
10 grades.
Third grade.
Third grade.
You are a grade above them, which I know is so strange, but
Okay.
yes, the Fox parents they put you in school, and I would say even if there was a chance for you to skip a grade at one point or another, the Fox folks would have been like, don't.
Yeah, I would agree.
And I think yeah.
I changed my mind. I skipped 6th grade. No, that would put me right here. I skipped 5th grade.
Okay.
That's my grade.
I know. I never got to see it.
You learn about
He's always been jealous.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now that we
So-
have the semantics,
This is
figured
amazing.
out.
I
That's
can't
so
I can't
good.
wait to see the chat for this. Oh my god.
Hijinks and Handlebars, a scholastic adventure.
Nothing makes me feel more ignorant than this show.
Yeah, right?
Like
Then
when I'm sitting up
a
here,
show about real life. for
Oh,
people.
breaker box. Oh, 7th grade. Whoa. All this common stuff.
Can you
I
see
know how
glass
a
off
car
cardboard?
works.
I know how a car works. I was looking back and forth.
I gotta be honest with
The
you guys.
ignition's
I am
Here?
now so far detached from Derry's mindset in that moment, in the moment that we're in.
Yeah, what are we doing
How
now?
how was he feeling?
well,
it's in-
so
So you peered into the eyes
Wait,
of
no.
hell.
Let William set the scene.
please.
okay. So you peered into the eyes. Wow, this is amazing. You have gone to school. You're still very tired. You've had a little bit of coffee, Derry, so you're you're doing all right. It is between first and second period. This doesn't mean anything for you, Frankie. We're in the middle school, high school range right now. You little frickin' 9th graders are on your way to your second period class, and as are you, Gertie. I don't know if you pass each other or whatever. What happens? You are going to your locker to get stuff for your next class, unless you already had it with you.
Cool. I would want to check in with Teddy at this point. I feel like we didn't probably talk through class much, but just Teddy, how you doing? How you feeling?
Tired.
Yeah, obvious. How are you feeling?
Teddy's slowly getting things out of his locker.
Darius finished his stuff, so he's gonna start helping Teddy grab his things.
sure.
And Teddy's goes up to grab something that Derry grabbed. He's like, wait, that should be there. And then he looks down and sees that that Derry already grabbed it. He's like, oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah. Teddy, how's your heart?
Fine.
Yeah. You
I don't know why
lying?
I'm doing this. Does he have his backpack open or something?
You just pass stuff to me if you want. I can.
He's putting it in the backpack. I know how backpacks work.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not sure I
And
do.
also how old you are. And
I know how backpacks work. If I had to explain it, I would do it wrong.
Yeah.
So you just
Just kind of rip it open.
Teddy closes the locker and then realizes he forgot something in the locker, and he's spinning in the code again, but he gets it wrong, and so he has to spin it again, and it's it's a whole process.
While that's happening, halls are like practically dispersed at this point. You are running out of time to get to your next class.
Teddy, we should probably get to class.
Yeah. Okay. I don't need that. Let's go.
What do you need?
I don't know. Let's go.
I'm sure I have it. It's probably in there. Look when you get to class.
So you both turn to like
Yeah.
walk away, and you run into a body, and it's you look
Look
up.
up.
You definitely look up. It's Big Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Hey,
What's up?
nothing.
Cool.
And he walks away.
Boom.
And then like around the corner, like little Pete like pokes out and like scurries around as well, and it's like you didn't tell me you were gonna be doing that.
Okay.
And the bell rings for second
Class.
period.
Oh,
Who
shit.
was that?
We cut to Gertie. This is between right now and the at your locker. If you go to your locker, unless you have.
Yeah,
your
no,
stuff in.
I put away my algebra stuff and get my AP European History textbook out for second period, which is the class that I worry about the most. It's just a class that I worry about.
So you're at your locker getting your book, and you hear on the other side of your locker, hey, Gertie.
Oh,
He's like tapping on your locker. Gertie, and if you turn on, and it's Declan Rose.
Declan.
hello, Lynn.
Hey, it's good. I was wondering if you had. He has glasses apparently. I was wondering if you had the homework for today.
What was the homework for today?
Oh, so there is a Diddy? Oh, thank God. Oh, my gosh.
Wait,
Gertie.
no,
No, what do you mean? Gertie, you're the smart one. Don't do this.
no,
to me.
I'm not for AP or
Gertie, I mean,
Declan. Wait, did we have homework? Tell me right now.
I don't know. That's why I was asking you. I was wondering if you had the homework for today.
I don't remember Mr. Ruse giving us any homework over the weekend.
Want to skip?
Gertie's quite taken aback. Because I don't think Gertie really skips class. Wait, are you serious?
I mean, if there's homework and neither of us did it, I mean, my parents are going to be pretty upset if I come back from my AP history class. They told me I shouldn't take it because I wouldn't be able to handle it, and I'm just proving them right, Gertie.
Oh. Gertie, say something.
Gertie, kill him.
Sorry.
Gertie starts looking around.
This is me watching the show.
He looks at you like down the ass for a second. He's like, I promise I'll never ask you to do this again.
Yeah, let's go somewhere. Let's go to the library.
So
Let's go to the library
Let's go to
and
the
do our missing homework.
so we cut to
Gertie's all about
we cut
it.
to Bald Elementary School
Yeah. Hey, can we all play
Where
kids?
there are fires coming out several windows.
where Frankie
Where
is,
Frankie runs the place.
where Frankie
Into
is
the
standing
ground.
on a table with a spear.
Let's
I was gonna be like,
Made out of toilet paper rolls and like.
Destroy them.
I imagine Miss Lynette being like, okay, cool, and Frankie Fox? Oh no, I saw his parents drop him off. He's here. Oh, that's a problem. Alright, moving on.
What was that name?
I'm gonna
Miss
go with Miss
Lynette.
Lynette.
I love it.
Cool.
We have Miss Lynette, Miss Norton, or Mrs.
Ms. Norton
Ms.
for algebra,
Norton
Mr.
and
Ruse
Mr. Ruse.
for AP Euro.
We haven't named our classes a teacher.
Not
Guess we
even a
don't
little
care.
bit. No.
Maybe
It's
a high
fine.
school.
We might not get to it, but I was like, yeah. So Miss Lynette's like, oh, Frankie.
Alright, we got a code Fox. I'm just gonna carry it on. Let me know if you find him. Right.
all of this is accurate. Yeah, it's fine. Code Fox.
Cut to Frankie crawling around in the school air vents, finding the ideal place to deposit this bag of dog poop so the ventilation will spread it throughout the entire school.
Amazing!
I'm gonna
Spencer.
here's the thing.
Oh my God! Where'd you
Spencer,
find this
I
guy?
want to give you this. It's gonna be sort of like a scale dat kind of thing, but
All
it's gonna be location based. When you are in the elementary school, when you make rolls, add +3
Cool.
because this is like your turf. Like you've got it.
Skilled out owns Bald Elementary.
Owns Bald Elementary. Yeah. And as far as this is concerned, I'm just gonna say you know exactly where to put this.
So this is the image in Frankie's head, but let's play it out.
Sure.
Cool. Then after Marcus drops Frankie off, he knows while there's still lots of kids being dropped off, this is probably his best chance. So he's gonna I guess roll flight to go make his way to the air vent, which most places are inaccessible. So what would the easiest thing to do would be to hop on the electric box around the building, so that way I can hop into the window on P32.
P32,
At which
yeah.
point I would just can chime on Mrs. Cheryl's bookshelf and get into the vent through there.
Great.
I rolled the wrong die. Well, I wouldn't be rolling the wrong die. I cheated and swapped my flight and brain stats around because I feel like I've been playing Frankie smarter, and that would match Gertie's intelligence.
Oh,
So
interesting.
I'm
Okay.
I'm dropping my flight from a D10 to a D8,
Okay, cool.
and that's gonna be a
And don't forget +3.
right, and then my +1. Cool. I'm good at math. So we're gonna be 8 + 4 is gonna be 12 + 3 gonna be 15. So I got a 16 to climb the electrical box into P32, Miss Cheryl's classroom, crawl across her bookshelf, and climb into the air vents.
Okay, so you rolled an 8 on a D8, I'm assuming?
Yes.
And then you rolled a 4?
Yes.
And then you added a +3 and then a +1.
Because I'm a child.
Okay. Awesome. Yes. You. If someone had been watching it, they would have thought you were a monkey or something.
I'm actually dressed up like a monkey. I planned ahead.
Great. So you're dressed like a monkey and you do monkey business.
And
You're doing monkey business and you're about to throw some poop in an event. So
Right. So, chat, if you think we have a good title for the episode, quote
Monkey
it.
business.
monkey
Frankie
business.
business.
Frankie business.
business.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do it. You're up there. And you're
Cool. I feel like, so then we're going to want to head over to probably the vent above the cafeteria. So that's kind of the central building. So that's where, like, right next to the office is built into the same building. Yeah, that's probably going to be the central area where most of the air is coming from. So we're going to find a good spot and drop it out there. So at least the biggest room will at least get the biggest brunt of it, even if it doesn't go everywhere.
great. And once you get specifically into place, you hear the bell ring for like when everyone should be in their classroom.
Oh, shoot, I'm missing the timeline. So I'm going to, start picking it up, because in Frankie's head, I had, done it and got back into my seat without anyone noticing anything ever happened, and then it would just be like, what's that smell? And I'd be like, I don't know. So, yeah, I think I'm going to ditch the monkey costume at this point.
Okay.
Smart move,
Good
smart
thinking.
move. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to take that bag of Cheerios I had, scarf as many as I can, and turn the bag inside out so I can use that. Then I take the other bag, the bag full of dog poop there, and so I have a plastic globe, right? And so now I'm just going to start wiping the dog poop all around the vent so you can get proper dispersion. Then walk a few more feet, wipe it around, before, and then just kind of keep going like that in the central air vent, just kind of so I'm kind of going around. Then I'm going to stoop it. I ate my Cheerios.
Great.
At which point, I know just around the building, there's a less trafficked hallway that I should be able to get out on.
Great. Yeah, and there's no traffic at all right now because everyone's in their classroom. So
Right.
yeah, you can hop out and nobody's there to see you.
At which point, cool. I know I just received a very heartfelt lesson from Father Fox on the morals of lying, but I feel like I should lie. So I'm going to go to classroom and I'm going to lie and say, I saw the best squirrel and I needed to have it.
Roll charm.
It's gonna be 6.
Frankie, get in your desk.
Okay.
Oh, they said in.
And I phased through my desk.
All right, class.
I did all that.
I just
Good job, dude. Fucking roll on it.
so today. Welcome back. Everyone was supposed to get up in front of the class and say something that they did this weekend that they enjoyed. What? Is anybody else smelling that?
No.
I roll a 10 grit to keep my cool. It's like
A 10 on yeah.
I'm just rolling grit, not to
okay.
like bust
To
up
keep your-
laughing.
Sure, yeah. You're keeping it in, but it's like there's like a little bit in the back of you, like where you feel like if you get one solid reaction
No,
from
it's
someone
13.
else.
Oh,
it's
that's 13, right?
Okay, you got it. You
So
got
if
it.
I'm like, I start to snicker, but I'm just like, I'm covering my mouth. And it's like, oh, it smells really gross.
What? All right. Who would like to go first to tell us what they did with their weekend? And did anybody have any excitement they did? And like kid in the bag's like, I went to Disney. Like, oh, again? That's
teacher's
great.
harsh.
We'll hear about that. You know what? Your story's probably so good. Let's save it for last. Frankie, you were late.
Yeah.
I bet that's because of a very exciting reason. How about you tell us about your weekend?
Oh.
Snape.
Okay. Cool. Right. Can I use the whiteboard?
Think hard about what you're saying.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so what I did this weekend was I went camping with my best friends, and we had there was, and my sister found squirrel bones, so I found clay, but the dirt was hard, so I had to pee in it, and then I made like a clay, and then I like stuck the squirrel
Frankie,
bones.
That's great. You had a wonderful weekend. You can sit back down. I don't know what you were going to use the whiteboard for, but we.
I was gonna draw you a picture. Also, we found a magic dog.
No, you didn't.
I throw it back. Fight.
Oh gosh, I have to roll flight.
So that's gonna be 14 to nail this kid in the head, like between the eyes.
you just beat
with
him
the
with
white.
Uh-oh.
And I pop the cap off first, so in the same motion, I'm like. So that way he gets like this green streak across the brow.
That's what they call him from now on. The green streak.
It's true.
Yeah, you rolled so well. This kid is now the green streak.
Yeah, I did.
Hell yeah.
Talk about
You
Disney
nicknamed
now,
him.
streak.
Oh no! It was the Disney kid.
Oh no.
No, it couldn't have been the Disney kid. The Disney kid has a high pitched, tiny voice, and that kid had a more like.
That was his brother.
Hope you're ready to get bullied for years. You're marked.
Oh, now there's the new
And then the
Mark.
kids in the class start going, green streak, green streak, green streak, green streak. And the teacher's like, please stop. And then an announcement comes over the intercom and
There's poop in the vent.
oh, but there's poop here. It's like if everyone could make their way to the gymnasium, there is poop in the vents. And we
Frankie takes advantage of the chaos. He's all the kids are like, what? There's movement events. They're probably reacting like us. Frankie's taking the chance to jump on Miss Lynette's dead, rip the shirt off, be like, green streak, green streak, green streak, green streak. Anyways, cut to Gertie.
cut to Gertie. Yes, Gertie, you were in the library with Declan.
And she's already got like 3 or 4 books on like different dimensions and like different worlds that like she went. And
Oh yeah. As you've been walking around like collecting different books,
Blood stuff.
the entire time Declan is like, I mean, I don't. What is that for? Is it something like that's interesting to you? because that would be interesting to find out. Just because you think of interesting things that are good and interesting.
And Gertie's
to
like,
look at.
not
I
really.
mean, like, I like that you're looking for books in a library instead of just sitting down at one of the computers like everybody else would have done. I mean, like, me personally, I have a tablet in my backpack that I use
And
to search
Gertie's already
things on
sat
the
down
web.
at like a table, and she's like put her bag down, and she's like already flipping through a couple.
And Declan like sits down next to you and takes his backpack off. It's like, I mean, if you tell me what, are you doing research for something? Is this for the homework assignment that neither of us remembered, or is this for his personal?
Hey,
Yes.
Hey, Declan.
Yeah.
Do you believe
Uh-huh.
that there are?
Absolutely. Wait, do you believe it? No, say the whole thing. I'm sorry.
Are you okay, Declan?
I'm fine. I've never played hooky before, so
Neither have I.
Yeah.
It was your idea.
I know. I was feeling adventurous today. Go
like
on.
that.
Hey, yeah. How much? Go ahead. Sorry.
Do you ever think about like there could be other worlds within this world?
Like Disney.
Good one, Declan. No, more like
Is that Declan's brother? In the
Yeah, canon.
Disney Kid is Declan's little brother. We know him as
no,
Disney
more
Kid.
like have you ever seen the movie Happy Accidents?
Is that an older movie?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
But it's cool that you have.
Or like have you've seen
Is it going to be another older movie?
yeah.
Then no.
Okay.
Wait, say it anyway.
Well, I can't remember the name of it. It's like the time machine. It's with
Oh, the day the Earth stood still.
No, it's
Okay, that's the only old movie I've seen.
oh shoot! Now I really wish I knew the name of this film. Anyway, but are you okay?
Get him his inhaler. Get him his inhaler.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just laughing. No.
I'm just
Props.
talking about like a different dimension, maybe even or
Oh, like, are we talking about like the multiverse?
the what?
The multiverse, the multiverse, multiverse, like string theory, like absolutely. I think there's an endless possibility of other dimensions and universes. Like there's one where we're made of cheese, and there's one where you and I have the same color hair, and there's one where we're dating for some
are
reason.
You sure you're not, but is that kind of the same as like a parallel universe where like anything
it could
that is
be.
possible and it has been and will be?
Oh no, for sure.
So I'm talking more like just like a whole straight up just different dimension where like if someone like us were to be in it, maybe it's so new to us and something we've never experienced before in our lives, and nothing about it has anything to do with the world and dimension we're in now, so that like being in it, our mind can't really comprehend it. Do you know what I'm saying? So like nothing makes sense,
So
and
you're-
everything seems
Oh, okay.
like. Do you think there's something like that?
I mean, I think anything's possible. Did you see an old movie that had a different dimension in it?
Yeah, I did.
I mean,
I just thought it was really
did
interesting.
you? If it was really cool, if you recommended it, I could watch it.
Actually, it was, no, I'm sorry. It wasn't a movie. I don't know why I said it was.
Oh, or like a video or something online, or I
no,
mean,
it was just
a book you read.
a story. It was just a story my parents were telling me. That's all.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
So you don't. Okay, you don't know anything about that kind of stuff.
I mean, I have my tablet in my backpack. I could look it up for
Well,
you.
I have my phone in my pocket. I could look it up just as well too.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, do you mind if I? And Gertie's not trying to be rude or anything, but Gertie's just like very focused. She goes, do you mind if I just like start reading some of this stuff?
Oh no, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Okay. I'll take my tablet out and I'll look up stuff too, like the other
Okay.
dimensions and stuff.
Yeah.
He unzips his backpack and he like pulls out his tablet. Oh shoot.
What?
I forgot my password.
Oh no, really?
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those like stringy things where you just make a where you do it's like.
When was the last time you used your tablet that you forgot your password?
Well, I did a software update this morning, and I had to put a new one in, so that's all right. You know, I don't need to. I'll just sit here.
You want to look through one of these other books for me? She slides over just one of the books that she.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, sure. I mean like books that's super retro. That's awesome.
Wow, analog reading.
Oh my gosh, wow. Can we dim this?
Are you okay, Declan?
Yeah.
You're just always so quiet in class,
great.
and now all of a sudden you just like can't stop
Yeah,
talking.
I know. I can't stop talking.
Do you have
It's
to
like,
pee?
do you want me to stop talking? Do I have to pee? You know what? Yes, I do. I do really have to pee. So I'm gonna go do that. And I'm gonna take my tablet and my backpack with me. I'll be back probably. Okay. Was it a lot of talking? Was it too? Goodbye.
I'll be here.
He like walks away.
Gertie's just like, okay. And she goes back to looking. Can I roll brains to see if
Yes.
anything interesting pops up?
Yes, you can.
I forgot what my brains is already. Oh, right. Can I roll my other set of die? No, okay. 3.
3. Okay. I mean, you see a bunch of fascinating stuff.
Okay.
You can mark adversity if you'd like. Yeah, you see a bunch of fascinating stuff, like cool. I mean, have you ever looked up like stuff about different dimensions before?
No, because it hasn't been something that's on my mind.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I mean, I will say, as far as I think the extent of Gertie's knowledge or interest has only gone to space, just because like exploration and
Sure.
like, adventure. But as far as different dimensions and the quantum physics of it all, she hasn't.
Space, the final frontier.
For Gertie.
So you are in this library, and like you're not necessarily like really supposed to be there during class time, except for the people who like maybe have study hall in the library. And you're off in like a corner section reading this stuff, and Declan has just left you. So you're just like sitting there reading these books, going through it, not finding anything particularly that grabs you or reminds you of like stuff that has happened. And you see like a shadow or something like pass by behind like one of the bookshelves in front of you, and then you catch something out of the corner of your eye around you. And then these people come out from behind these shelves and surround you. And it is Big Rob, Little Pete, Jordan, Willows, and Dake. And they're standing there, and they leave a little split open. And Taran Takahashi comes through.
The big bad.
Taran Takahashi, a cis, she, her, Asian woman who looks punk as fuck.
She's a senior.
And they'll look at you, and Big Rob says, Gertie, 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 Gertie. And next time on Hijinks and Handlebars, we have more fun.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yay!
Fun.
Teenager.
Yeah.
What you're gonna do?
Yay.
What?
Beat up a teenager.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I'm going to beat up a teenager. So thank you, everybody, for watching live. If you were able to. If you're watching the VOD, thank you for that as well. If you watch both live and the VOD, that's wonderful.
Wow.
So we do
you get
this.
more out of it.
We do this every Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 Central. There will be a couple of Tuesdays we take off during the, holiday
The
time.
December times.
Yeah, the December times. But we will be here. So thanks for sticking around. Again, big thank you to Renegade Games. Thank you. A big thank you to QueueTimes. Thank you to Tanimato. Check him out, for sure. Oh my gosh. Indigo and Krug, everyone. I have been William. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at @KWilliamWhite. And you can find Hijinks and Handlebars as a whole at HandleStream. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Cool. Hi, going to the bathroom. I am Jonas. I have been playing the wonderful 13-year-old Dari Nazari. You can find me on Twitter at Jonas Newhouse. And I'm pretty sure my Instagram is Newhouse Jonas. I don't know if anyone has confirmed that, but I'm pretty sure that's what I am. Twitter's better for me.
Hi, I've been Sam Richardson playing Teddy Tedward Tank Thompson, and you can find me on the lines at Laggardson, Laggardson. And you can also follow the official Twitter account at HandleStream. I highly recommend it.
I have been Franny Morrison, playing Gertie, and you can find me on Instagram at just Franny, and that's JUST_FRANNIE.
Spencer LaBelle, this is my moment. Hi.
And William missed it.
It
was incredibly. It was
Third
beautiful.
time's the charm.
and
It was
warm.
the third time,
Make
wasn't
sure you
it?
tell William that Spencer really did explode.
It might not have made it to the VOD, but it did.
No,
happen.
it didn't happen on the VOD.
Yeah.
We'll just edit me out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, but what's your handle?
And you can find me on Instagram at Splubble. It's like bubble with a spla. Also, Instagram at HandleStream. Cool. And Sam's gonna read us off the swear jar final count.
Yeah, so we have a final count here for the number of swears, the best combo, and the winner. So there were 16 total swears over the course
I did
of,
not feel like
of
that
today's
much.
stream. I thought there was more.
16. You
I thought
can
there
do
was
it.
more. Yeah, so put
And
16 in there.
2, 3. Do we have people? Do we know who did them? Or-
Well, okay,
hold
so
on.
this is what I'm getting to. So the best combo was Frankie
Yay!
with 5 in a row.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did I do that?
I don't remember.
We'll find out in post.
And the winner was also Frankie with 9 total swears.
Wow.
I thought I was doing very well today.
Was I second? Because I feel like I swore a lot tonight.
You did, but I
Yeah.
didn't specifically
Okay.
keep track again.
Cool. All right.
Thank you so much for
thank you
tuning
so
in.
much.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Yeah. One more.
Yeah.
Please tell people about us.
Yeah.
Please.
Please. I love that you're watching. I love that. You follow us on the socials and everything. That's super great. And also, I don't know if we mentioned this because I was in the bathroom, but the Instagram is gonna have more behind the scenes kind of stuff, and we're gonna be doing more of that. And the Twitter is just
It's almost an ARG.
it's almost
honestly.
it's
like a
its
bald
own
ARG.
story. So to get information on the town. But really tweet at us, tweet about us, use the hashtag Hijinks and Handlebars.
We want to talk about this show with
communicate
you.
with us.
Yeah.
We're really proud of what we're making right now, and we feel like it's something that we know a lot of people who would enjoy it as well, and we've gotten a hold of them and they're watching, and that's probably you. But please share it with everyone, share it with people you don't even who you think might not like watching a tabletop RPGs or something, because I never thought I would enjoy listening to a D&D podcast, and then I heard the
now
Adventure Zone
it's
for the first
all I
time, and I was
do.
like, oh my gosh, and I listened to a bunch of them now, and now I'm on a lot of them, and I do them. So
Yes.
yeah, it
And when
opens
you-
some doors.
And when you tell your friends to watch it and they want to catch up on the past episodes, they can do that on YouTube. And make sure to teach them that if you click the gear, you can the playback speed if they want to binge it faster.
1.25 is pretty comfortable.
I listen to the VODs at
Yep.
1.25 speed.
Real quick plug, if you want to go watch all of the VODs in one place, bit.ly/handle stream. It's the same as our social media handles.
Capital H, capital
Yes,
S.
capital H, capital S.
Very important. I tried a number of different combinations.
Oh, capital H, capital S.
H, capital S. Yes.
Cool, great.
didn't know.
Yeah. So thank you very much again. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Goodbye.
everyone.
Thank you so much. Please come back next week.
Please come back.
Please come back. Please come back. Please come back.
Please come back.